Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to another live stream as we bring you NXT Revenge Week 2. Lots going on, lots to talk about. It's going to be a fun time here on the channel. Make sure you get in that chat, click all the buttons, be a part of the show. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you NXT Revenge tonight. We are the channel that watches more live wrestling than anybody else out there. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hope everyone's happy, doing well. You put Tuesday in the books, getting ready for a hump day and the rest of the week. But revenge, as me and this pretty face got you for the next couple hours. If you don't know who we are, I'm Mr. Evernight KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight KJ White. I am Big Nick. And yes, the amount of wrestling that's been going on is finally getting its revenge on us, my guy, as you can hear it in my voice. But still, we're on the back end of WrestleMania, on the back end of the Raw After Mania, Stand and Deliver. We got Revenge Night 2, and we still have a casket match, the last woman standing match. We had call-ups on Monday Night Raw. So what's NXT going to look like tonight?
For sure. I mean, we've talked about a lot of influx and a lot of change in NXT, though they're in the middle of doing this 2-week show. As you mentioned, some good stuff, some intriguing stuff going down tonight. But, you're seeing stars like Keanu Carver step up, and you're seeing new faces come in. Callie Armstrong, another one. So the landscape is changing. We know 3 members of NXT are joining Raw. How many are joining SmackDown? That will be interesting as well. This shuffle, is there any new faces out there? Are there any people breaking in from Evolve? Time will tell.
Was it 3 or was it 2? Because Soul had a match, but it ended with Zarya getting involved to sell tonight.
Okay. I think I count
Ethan Page and Joe Hendry.
Yeah, I'm counting Soul as in. I believe she is in.
Fair enough. I hadn't had that. They didn't officially announce that. We might see that, going forward.
Yeah.
But I get you with that. But even you mentioned Keanu Carver. He just got involved with Joe Hendry last week. So does he put Joe away here and send him up to the main roster?
Yeah, I think so. I think if Keanu beats Joe or at least has a really good match with Joe and Joe finds a way to win, it's not so bad either way. And Joe's going to do his concert next week and start anew. And I think Joe is going to do extremely well on the main roster and on a show that can kind of be a little bland at times and long. We got Danhausen, we got Joe, we got some, kind of personalities mixed into, the serious wrestling.
Well, and we kind of already called for a while that Joe wasn't going to be long in NXT. And now that he's going to be on the show on Netflix can do a one-night Joe Hendry concert like they could have done with Elijah or anything.
For sure. You see Elijah out there hitting fans with guitars?
Work, shoot, brother.
Right. Fun times, folks. Well, welcome back to the channel. We have been on an absolute monster run here. We've appreciated the people who have joined us throughout the month of April, who've joined us all year long and all last year. And just thank you for being here, even just right now, if it's your first time. We got lots more coming your way. I think we've literally, we have 2 days off in April. So we're almost through it, Nick. But, and then May, we got 3 big Saturday night shows coming in May, plus AEW's got an offering. Ain't no rest for the wicked, my guy.
Yeah, I mean, we had the season finale followed by the season premiere the night after. So we're right now getting through here. I'm not saying it's going to fully, because we've still got like the SmackDown after Mania and everything, because that's also now become such a big thing.
Right.
But it does feel like now we're going to get a little bit of that. We had the high. Hopefully we don't get too much of a low, but we're going to get a low-ish period.
For sure. No, that's undeniable. Do you think wrestling would benefit from like an off season? Like, I know we've talked about this a long time ago. But do you think if they took like 2-3 months off, came back in, late summer, early fall, and then
I mean,
started
if you
anew?
go by Twitter, they struggle enough as it is, so why do they need time off? But
Yeah, facts.
it's one of those. I don't think so because it's not like a traditional sport or anything like that. And I mean, think about it, the
I hear
UFC
you.
doesn't ever have an off season.
No.
It's you still got enough people that you rotate in. Now, granted, you depend on more specific people than the UFC or anything.
Hmm.
I don't know if it'd be suited, but we do always kind of expect. Like I know we got some big stuff potentially coming out of WrestleMania with Raw. We got Jacob and Roman and all of that. But I do
Hmm.
expect that we're going to get that kind of not an off season, but under season. Like we're kind of
A
that tide
reload.
rolls back in. Yeah.
A little bit of a reload. I hear you. I hear you. But yeah, we're looking forward to it, folks. Again, lots going on tonight as we carry through all the shows. As far as this card goes, Nick, I mean, we already talked about Soul, Zarya. This is probably Zarya's to take, and goodbye, Soul. We'll see you later. Thank you for
Yeah, I would assume
NXT.
so. At this point, I would assume so.
Lexus King and EK Prosper for the Speed Championship. Eh,
Lexus, because you got to do something with the birthright.
I guess.
I had to even this tells you enough about the speed title is I had to look up even why it was vacated and we watch every week because of Thor and everything. I still
Right.
trying to follow the lineage of this shit is insane.
It's crazy. We got Tatum and Blake casket match. This one's going to be fun. This has been a bit of a heated rivalry, so we're looking forward to seeing how this plays out here tonight.
Yeah, this is really a bit of a coin flip, honestly, because Blake Monroe, I know certain people want her called up. I think we both in agreement she kind of still needs a bit more time. You give her
Yeah.
a run with their second belt. So it
Hmm.
would be a good rising for Blake Monroe.
Hmm.
And but Tatum's on fire though too. So what do you do with Tatum?
Yeah, it's a very good, interesting story here. I'm worried it's a little too early for Blake Monroe. I'm worried she's going to get swallowed up. There's a busy, very packed main roster of women. So she could go. I'd be a little apprehensive. Like you said, maybe give her a little more time, bit of more of a run. She can be a little bit of a leader to some of the new people coming in. So,
Well, I want to
um,
see where she's going to go with this. Like, I'm going to drag you to hell kind of character
yeah,
and everything. Like, she was doing a little bit with Tony Storm of that,
right.
you're the devil in disguise, that kind of vibe.
Absolutely. But we roll on, folks. We are about 6 minutes away from the start of the show. We're going to do a little bit of roll call. Do you want me to do it?
I think you're just rolling, my guy. So I'll let you just do what you're going to do, baby.
Yeah, like usually this is where you come in, but
At this point, I
um,
think it's just freestyling, my guy. We've
right,
eclipsed WrestleMania. We're freestyling now.
right. Spaz, Damian, Ronan, top three from last night. Thank you for being here. That's your points in the chat. The more you chat, the more points. Woo! The more you chat, the more points you get. The more points you get, the higher on the list you go. Super chat, super stickers get you bonus points, folks. There we go. I have done this before. But yes, it should be good. Get in there, get your chats in. Don't be quiet, don't be shy. As we move forward, we're going to do some more stuff with super chats and such. So again, get in that chat. Be active, even if you don't want to say too much. Emojis, click the reaction buttons. We appreciate all of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. See, I got you now. I got you. I got you. Oh, Zach said National Tea Day, KJ and Big Nick. Are you a tea guy or are you a coffee guy?
I grew up in a Scottish household, very Scottish household. So a lot of tea was happened. I'm now thoroughly addicted to coffee. So that's kind of where that lands.
Fair enough. I mean, similar but equal of because I had Irish Moor household and everything. So like
Yeah.
I still have there was a rose tea that had figurines in the fucking tea box that my mother even collected the
Hmm.
figurines and everything. Like that's how strong and prevalent tea was in the household.
Yeah, that's crazy. And yeah, this house is very big on tea, but I'd rather a coffee every once in a while, especially if you're feeling a little under the weather. Have a tea,
Well, I think at this point it sounds like we both need some tea.
right? Some honey. Let's go.
Honey, honey. Kevin, what up? Adrian, happy National Librarian Day. Now we've gone into the ASMR segment of the podcast,
Right.
folks.
I never lasted long in too many libraries. They weren't a fan, and I didn't have the appropriate volume control.
I mean, I was too busy whatting and everything. I was thrown out of many a old library. They had me on a wanted poster like Cactus Jack.
Yeah, they were turning you away on the way in.
Yeah, nope, we've seen you before, sir. TJ, what up? Eric, Isaac, throw us you, but Eric. Hey, Wrestling for Life buddies. Can't wait for tonight's show. Rest in peace to Elaine, the oldest of the Osmonds, the Osmonds. And remember the late, great Prince Rogers Nelson, 10 years after his passing.
Okay. Shout out, T's and P's.
References above my time.
Mine maybe too, a little bit. But yeah, I think my mom's like the Osmonds.
There you go. Peace be with you and also with you.
There we go.
Alexis, AW Leaves Triller.
Oh.
We're definitely going to talk about this, but we got to say hi to names because we were talking about this right before we went live too.
But, yes. Yeah, we're definitely going to chat about this a little bit. It's interesting times.
It's interesting times in AEW. Speaking of which, we'll be here tomorrow for AEW of Now What's Next with Darby as your world champion.
And they got some interesting matches announced. Ospreay, who I thought was going to, maybe take a week off, is going to take on Mark Davis. My God, they're trying to put him back on the IR.
See, but I also like the connection with Mark Davis because of the United Empire.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything right now. Like, and again, running it
back. Nothing with
like,
Ospreay means anything right now.
I know. Like, I just give him a week off. He just got decimated. You know what I mean? Like, he just got his ass whooped.
Listen, if we start going down this AEW train, we're going to be here. We got to say hi to these people.
All right, you say hi to the people. I'll behave.
There you go. You got plenty. You got hours tomorrow to talk about everything AEW. But Sean Reed, what up? What up? It's Tuesday, so we know it'll be an entertaining show. Let's go. Yeah, this is night 2. This is going to be their kind of crescendo of post, WrestleMania vibes. I bet you next week is kind of their season premiere.
Right.
Ooh, Solution, what up? What up? Paul, I see you. Six Pass Ronan, Michael Campbell, Solution again. Scott Rizzo, Raw's roster haven't been updated. Well, they got everybody moving around there. They're going to have to do something of addressing who's on who.
Yeah, for sure. There's got to be updates. Even Paige was still on the alum page. Like things happen so quickly.
Well, now is Jacob on Raw? Is CM Punk moving to SmackDown? All of this is Rhea Ripley just showing up. It's you had Cody and Rhea showing up. Like, you don't go here.
Is it finally time to let's just draft this out, start from scratch, and try and do it proper? Because right now it's the Wild West. Like, officially, Jacob's on Raw. What does that mean?
Yeah. Well, no, it's just up in the air at this point again. You used to always gripe about this, but now they've just gone fast and loose with it. Like you said, it's the Wild West of anybody's on any show at any time.
Yeah, I mean, Cody shows up. So the draft has kind of been null and void, so maybe it's pointless to do it. But, either run the structure or don't run it at all. Like, doing these things of like, well, now you're on Raw. Well, what does that mean? It just means every time we see him on Friday, he's not supposed to be there. But he's still going to be there.
Yeah, it's not like he got drafted over there or there's a trade or anything. It's just now, I want your belt, so now I'm over there.
Right.
Maybe they do need to do a draft, but we laid out the blueprints for them. But folks, we did our own fantasy draft.
You have EPS, you have ESPN. You do it like legit. Do it like separate from the weekly shows, and do it like
around the NFL draft.
Yeah,
why would you not do some? Well, maybe it's too close to WrestleMania, but
maybe.
I mean, you schedule your own schedule. Just saying.
Yeah, but yeah, I think you have an opportunity to. As I'm getting the Netflix logo.
I have National Forest Direct. Oh,
then.
Ooh.
Yo,
we were spot on.
Hey, yo, now,
I would rock with it. You might be a jump ahead. We'll see.
We are forever.
Yeah, there we go. Nailed it.
As we are syncing up, folks. You can do the same at home if you would like to play along. Together. Let's go.
Yo. It's almost like we've been doing this for like 27 hours straight.
Won't let me stop.
It's all because of this lovely Ari Manuel. It won't let me quit.
Right.
But fear of the absurd. Hey, what's up, y'all? Close to 10K. Congrats. Absolutely. Let's see if we can push that line. We're almost at 9.5.
Almost at 9.5. I will say this real quick is I had promised we were going to give out some free memberships over WrestleMania weekend. In all the chaos, I never did it. So I just threw out to lucky folks here. It's random, done by YouTube, but we gifted 5 memberships from the channel to everybody out there. So if you got one, congratulations.
There you go. Is it because I said 5? But either way.
5.
Well, speaking of that, though, too, Bradley gifting out his own. So you were just having to double up on Bradley. Now the challenge has been laid, sir.
There you go, Bradley. No, we appreciate you, the giver of gifts.
Right, J1. What's up, fellas? With Monday Night Raw getting 3 people from NXT. So Jawan's like you of Counted Soul. I didn't hear it official, but we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I saw some things on the internet today and such. Like, I mean, again, who knows? But it looks like it's going to be official. I'd highly expect her to lose here tonight. Zarya would be a nice heel to go after Lola or even, Tatum. Like, Zarya Tatum should slap. So you got options.
Well, but he's also asking who goes to SmackDown now.
That's a very good question. I mean, is it Ricky?
Ricky and Royce back together, reunited, and it feels so good.
I'd put Ricky and Royce together. Why not?
Hey, I think I know you. I think I know you too.
Want to be friends? Let's go.
Yeah, you look familiar. I used to have a friend just like you.
Yeah. He had this big
circle gets the square. What?
Circle. What's up, MDB? As we open with Miles Bourne. Wow.
I didn't know Randy Orton was here.
Right.
Well, did you see your boy? Free and clear at last of no neck issues.
No, thank God. Thank God he's well. I mean, in a fair and just world, he would legitimately need a neck brace for a while for giving us a headache the way he did. Yeah, fuck Pat. I mean, good. Bye. I get it. Even like watching him talk about it now, it almost makes you want to throw up in your mouth because you're like, why are you acting like you did good? I don't get it.
I mean, just fucking work it, fake it till you make it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's funny how Cody's the one who talked about a receipt and is the one that left with a receipt.
Right.
Cody had to pick up the tab on all that shit.
Right. But it's crazy, my guy.
We'll see Adrian getting your whole sentiment out there. Yeah, it is. It's hot tour.
Right. Yeah, just what are we doing? And again, I defended it on the premise of they had something up their sleeve. They had 0 up their sleeves. That's like the fucking magician went in the hat to pull out the rabbit and there was nothing in there.
Boo. And his head just came out there and he pulled out the trap door.
Yeah, like shit. Like you ran the blades through the whole cut in half spot, but oops, now only have half.
Now you just got blood in a dead body.
Right? Great, you killed grandma at the birthday party. Good job.
Thanks, Dad. Boss,
so,
what up?
I'm bitter. I said I'm bitter.
Hey, but you should be cheering. You should be out here rejoicing. You got Miles Bourne taking on your boy Dion.
Dion, who's in him and Dark State have been having issues, Nick. Yeah, I mean, it's very interesting where the Dark State stands right now. Well, they stand on the apron, but
something just clicked in my head. Does Dion win here and you move Miles to SmackDown to just be Randy Orton's protege?
Yeah, do it. There is still like his.
I mean, it's so on the nose. They would almost should do it.
Right. You know what's been average?
Well, if Miles wins here, Miles is eventually, if he's going to stay in NXT, he's got to start going towards the world title. He's got to start going towards like Tony.
Right. Fair enough. I agree. Like, where do you go from here, right? This fake ass Randy Orton. Don't hate.
Well, no, but he's been talented. He's been built up pretty much down there. So, I mean, Is he a guy that they think
Yeah.
could go up?
Uh,
2 count.
MDB and Miles Bourne have some, the fact that neither one of them can hear what Steph's doing in their ears. So don't
Oh.
hate. Be mad.
Well, Adrian's got a long one for you. I admit it, KJ. I was on another channel earlier. I cheated
Oh
on you
no.
guys. I apologize. But somebody made a comment that the WWE focuses more on promoting the PLZ than the actual booking. Thoughts?
The PLEs, I'm guessing.
Promoting the plus?
Again, it felt promotion heavy. A lot of people. I even saw a guy who does like sports radio here in Toronto. Kind of has his own podcast now, and they were talking about Mania. I didn't even know the guy was a wrestling fan, but they talked about, my God, it felt like every time I was into something, it ended and it went to a bunch of commercials like that. And that's more, I get kind of like that casual fan viewpoint, right? But him and his co-host were saying the exact same thing a lot of people are saying. So I mean, the actual booking, like I said, it feels like a half-empty bag of chips where they're getting you in the door on the sizzle, but there ain't no steak. It's not what you expected.
Well, with night 1, I could very much agree with that. Night 2, I don't know about that. I think night 2 really delivered a bit of that's the thing. Are you starting to see this real tectonic is the
Right.
word I should have used, of shift between your hardcore fans and your casual fans? Of casual fans love the pomp and circumstance. They don't care about their advertising this of, oh, I know this. The consumer audience doesn't care about that shit when it comes to WWE. But you
Right.
have the hardcore fans that lean AW almost because it's all wrestling all the time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they ignore the fact, and I mean, they have every right to do so, where they kind of ignore the fact that the stories and the angles suck, but they know, oh, all right, this is silly. It's fun, whatever. But they're waiting for the matches. They're waiting for those big moments. There was something from Bradley I was trying to find.
Oh,
Thank you, man. Fantasy sports. Bum, bum, bum. Just trying to see Bradley give us a reason for handing out. Oh, you're welcome. Scott Rizzo, it's definitely nice. Bum, bum, bum. Anyway,
well,
maybe
I can try to find it if you want.
yeah, I can't see it. So membership, Miles Bourne, let's go. Nowhere near Richard, but Dion is in control. Miles is down.
There's your comment.
Oh, there you go. Happy 1 year. Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you for being a friend.
Whoops.
But I'm in picture right now as Spaz with a $5 super chat saying streets are saying AW have already given up on
Yep.
AW Plus and
That's
have
not
cut ties
great.
with Triller, Pro Wrestling Tees, Bleacher Live, and more.
Mhm. I received emails from said companies on this particular thing, and it is absolutely, they are notifying their customer base that this is no longer going to be a situation. So I believe AEW Plus goes to the end of the month and then done. Yeah, Triller and AEW. So are they moving to a new platform? Have they landed something that's about?
I thought that was the My AW.
Is that what we're gonna do?
I don't know. See, that's the thing is I didn't realize or think about it from an international aspect, which is probably something you're better to talk about. I had looked at it of, to me, AW and Triller was where I would go to initially get their pay-per-view, same thing, or like Bleach
Yep.
Report.
Yeah.
Of I thought we all pretty much knew AW and Triller, at least US wise, was going the way of the dodo bird. Triller's already been struggling to stay alive. I didn't know or think about it internationally.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of talk because I believe it was Dynasty, this last pay-per-view, you could get it on Triller on a tape delay. And a lot of people kind of
Ah,
laughed about that. So maybe that was the actual like final nail in the coffin, or just kind of working out the final bits of like, all right, we gave you our one last show, put it on a tape delay, so blah blah blah. But yeah, I mean, again, interesting times. AW are consolidating staff. I mean, not a whole lot of outrage when
well,
AW starts
so
laying off people.
Yeah, well, first though, just so I know, so for like AW pay-per-views, AW TV, like so AW on Trillers, the way you watch it.
It had been, yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Okay, so yeah, no, that's I was
Yeah,
just
I think I'll
something.
have to go through Prime now.
That's interesting.
Maybe
Well,
that's what it is. It's forcing people to Prime. Maybe Prime saying like, "Hey, like you, why are people
but
going
then,
over there to
then they
watch the
also
pay-per-view?"
launched that My AEW, so I think that's got to be some aspect of it.
Yeah, but
I
is
would
that part
assume
of?
that's
That's a good question.
international. That's more. That's not. Well, that you're actually it's not U.S. and Canada,
I
so
don't.
that's weird too.
Yeah, I don't get it either. So, but AW Plus apparently is gone. So, which a lot of people were surprised that it didn't last long at all.
And then, though, like you said, allegedly they're cutting ties with Pro Wrestling Tees, and they laid off a chunk of staff that was associated with that. So it seems like they're consolidating for some reason.
For some reason.
I wonder if it has to do with the Warner sale. I wonder if has to do with was it Paramount or Peacock or who Paramount was the one that just had
Yeah.
the bid into buying them.
Right.
So are they consolidating everything so they're an easier asset to move around because we don't know how they'll fall, where they'll land in all of this.
Is there any chance that somebody's knocked on Tony's door and said, "Hey, listen, hey kid, we love you, but you can't just be spending willy nilly. We got to consolidate." Like they're parting ways, like you said. Pro Wrestling Tees, apparently is they're parting ways
Well,
as
I wonder
well.
if it's if the allegedly because we're back in action, the rumored stuff to where Warner actually has a stake in ownership of AEW,
Yeah,
are they saying, "Hey, kid, we got to
yeah,
consolidate this so we can move our assets a little bit easier here. We've got
for
to
sure.
act and move as one unit here.
Maybe.
So you've got to fucking pack some of this shit in here."
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's highly possible. I mean, even the idea of like a we spend a lot of money, but we don't like we are losing a lot of money going through pro wrestling, like having a pro wrestling T situation. Bring it in house. We can bring all this in house. We
Well,
can
that's
make our
well, I
own.
don't even know if it's exactly bringing it house. It's one of those of right now. Hey,
But
we got to move. So
yeah,
what
but
do you need
where
to
they got to
keep,
move
and
where?
what do
Like
you
you
need
keep saying,
to
like
like?
I don't know what you mean by like where are they moving?
Well, because they're getting bought out and everything, because Paramount's going to buy them, so they have to probably figure out where certain things are going to land because they're not going to be the
Okay,
ones in control anymore. That's
yeah,
the thing is you've got to get through this whole legal process of being able to claim certain assets and this and that and where everything is, where everything's going, where everything's coming from. So that might be a bit of what you said of, hey, this is hemorrhaging money. Let's just chop this off right now so we look better in this sale.
yeah, perhaps. I mean, it's very interesting. I want to know more of the story. I mean, again, Triller at Ring of Honor and AEW are no longer on Triller. If you have an AEW Plus subscription, it will end on your billing next date. You'll have full access to that date. Any pay per views previously purchased will remain available on the account.
Fair enough. Dun, dun.
Dun, dun. I just want to see rules for there several. Eminent split between AW Pro Wrestling Tees, the whole merch team, blah 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 blah. But I don't have confirmation. Got laid off today, so a bunch of people got laid off. Anyway, Miles and Dion are rolling. I just wanted to see if there was any further explanation as to how that broke down.
Yeah. Of Death Valley Neckbreaker there. But that's where it's getting the pro wrestling thing tease thing is interesting too, because that's
Hmm.
two extra things that they had, like you said, that they're bringing more in house now potentially. If they go to
Potentially,
my AW, if they run their merch go versus going through pro wrestling tees, which their merch has been highly questionable. Their merch stands at
oh,
shows
not
have
good.
been
A lot of
always under fire.
Yeah, a lot of complaints, a lot of issues. Miss Buck was running it once upon a time. The interesting quote here of just AW didn't just switch merch partners, it wiped out the team behind a lot of its design in the process. No official word yet, but it's kind of a move that could reshape how AEW handles merch going forward. So again, it feels like maybe there is a desire to, you said, shore things up. Maybe if you have new people coming in to look at your books as part of a property, then what do you have to clean up to make this all, like you said, more manageable? Perhaps, for sure. I mean, a lot of questions still have to be answered. It's just weird. It's kind of the first time we're watching kind of, now AEW's laying people off and they're consolidating and they're changing.
Yeah, but mom's the word
You
too, like
almost
you
worry.
said, of everybody, if it was a different company, would be very loud and very vocal about certain things getting canceled or people
That's
getting
true.
laid off.
Right. Now, I know we've been talking a lot, folks, but it's been quite the match as Dion and Miles pull each other to their feet. Big standoff,
Oh,
double clotheslines
double
down.
clothesline. Yeah.
Whoo.
You owe me a Coke. But Groovy Alien, I see you of he's bringing up the fan Punk thing, which we can talk about again on a
Let's
commercial.
go. Yeah. We've talked about it last night. I mean, there's
Yeah,
not much.
but now this man wants an apology. You will apologize. That's the whole thing. Once that man asked for an apology, I thought of CM Punk's promo. You will apologize.
Yeah, I don't. I saw another video. As you imagine, there's always a bunch of videos.
He put his video out.
Miles
Did you
Bourne
sell
gets
his
the
video to
win.
Dion?
Sorry,
Very good.
Miles Bourne
with the
retains.
win.
Dark State's in trouble.
Well,
you
get this split. There's a vote of no confidence. We've had this going on with Dark State of Osiris been kind of questioning him. Sugar tries to help, but ends up costing Dion. Is there that vote of no confidence?
Right. Scoop. Yeah, no, I mean, again, you're right. Like, they're in a pickle. They are in they've had issues. Sugar stepping into his own. So we'll see what this looks like. Zigzag.
I love that from Jose. With the Wrestling for Life membership, KJ sends you a good morning text.
That can be arranged. You might not like it though.
Good morning. Fuck you. But no, with the CM Punk thing, like you said too, I was saying I don't know if that man sold the video that he was recording before Punk slapped the phone out of his hand to TMZ, which if he did, that's scummy. But
yeah, because they are scummy. And I mean, again, I think what I saw, and I get a lot of people put out there, the argument of having a private moment by the elevators in a hotel, it seems silly. But again, if they get 100 videos taken of them at a reasonable distance, that's on them. They can't really tell people, put your phones down and stop recording if you're going to do that. That makes sense. From what I saw in some of the footage, was that the man was asked to stop. And there's a video where Bailey basically says, like, can you fuck off? Like, go away. And when he leaned in again, that's when Punk was stepped in, smacked the phone. And I know the Punk haters out there are dying just to nail this man to the cross. But I'm sorry if I was in Punk's shoes and there was two women and a guy has been asked to stop and invades their personal space, you become a threat at that point. And I would have done the exact same thing Punk did.
Oh, absolutely. Well, there's multiple layers on this. First and foremost,
that's softness, by the way.
What?
That's not softness, by the way.
No, first and foremost, that's my wife. I don't care who you are. If you're invading my wife's space, I don't give a shit about anything else right now. I'm acting as her husband. I don't care. Right. Second thing, the fact that he had already been asked to stop, the fact that he allegedly had even followed them into there and everything, it was just all sorts of weird, all sorts of awkward. Don't do that. Be better people. And thirdly, that seemed like almost a common thing around everything in Vegas this year. That happened not just with Punk, which everybody, like you said, just saw that it was Punk and instantly formed their opinion.
Yeah, listen, some of us would have acted worse than Punk.
Absolutely. The man showed restraint just slapping the phone.
Right? You're lucky he didn't go through a pane of fucking glass like like Jungle Boy here. But no, I mean, again, some other people would have handled it a lot worse. Not that, and some people said, well, he wasn't being like, no. This is my bubble. Get out of my fucking bubble. And don't fucking do it. But Booker T followed into the bathroom. Sean Waltman claiming he was sexually assaulted or physically assaulted. Sorry, physically, I think.
Oh, no.
I think he accused someone. I thought he accused someone of groping him, but maybe we'll just say assaulted, and we'll clarify. You
No
know the answer.
pepper.
All right, but yeah. So I mean, so multiple stories. There's a story going around with Big Vito, the video of him and a fan at a con.
Well, I
There
know
was
both parties involved in that. That's the viral construction worker that very much just did it intentionally and all of
right,
that of just
hmm
trying to. Did you see? I got viral. That's the
right.
thing. Some of these fucking idiots just
Someone's
view
gonna
it as
fuck
that.
their day up permanently.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Priest had a situation. Drew
Yeah,
had a situation. Randy had a whole situation. It was consistent, not even to
yeah,
talk about
hmm
even non WWE stuff that happened, like at all the cons and everything.
yeah.
Elena Black, they were having to
Oh,
throw
she
a
gets
man out
grabbed.
of the fucking venue because he sat there and said, I'll goose you.
I think, well, yeah, she was livid as she should be. No, again, this is a real thing, guys. Like, we can't be behaving this way. Knock it off.
This again, folks, is why we are the WFU. These people represent the IWC, not us. We have separated from this. But yeah,
Yeah.
just know it's a weird. Listen, we're not going to fix the human condition overnight. But at the same
Well,
time, can we as a collective
mhm.
all realize that's not how you are supposed to act with people?
No, we're not. And I mean, we should know better. And it's unfortunate because, like you said, there's a lot of times you tell somebody you're involved in wrestling or you're a fan of wrestling and you get that, like, oh, you're touched. Like, you get that poor
Just
you kind
a
of
pat
vibe.
on the head.
You're
Yeah.
right. And you're like, no, I mean, there's a good reason I watch it. And I can defend it till I'm blue in the face. But I mean, again, when all you hear is these random nonsensical stories, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. I mean, what are we doing?
No, no, no. Well, and also they went back to Vegas, so they can't shut down the whole hotel and everything because it's attached to the casino. There was so much
Mhm.
access to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but again, at the end of the day, putting that on, like, yes, should they, keep your talent as safe as humanly possible? But you can't have armed guards, with every single wrestler at every minute of every day. They got to have some level
Oh,
of
yeah. No,
freedom
no,
of
no.
life.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right? Like we can't, like, what are we gonna do? Like, do you hope that the hotel security's there? And they were. Like the minute the things started going down with Punk, you saw people step in. That's the expectation, and you just hope that your people are safe in a safe environment, like what should be a safe environment.
But even then, still, it's not just WWE talent. There's so much wrestling talent there
Yeah.
that whether it's we were talking about Elena Black, you mentioned
Right.
Vito and everything
Yeah.
of to where somebody just I'm gonna try and make a viral moment here, and now shit gets sideways. That's that kind of stuff that just
Yeah.
needs to stop.
hmm Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand the mentality of, and the people out there defending it and trying to make spin it the other way and weaponize it so the other side look bad. So in that trying to defend
Well, even
poor
again, like you
behavior.
said, there's the people that sit there and just because it's CM Punk involved in a situation,
Uh huh.
and they love the Young Bucks or they love AEW,
Yeah.
so of course
hmm
Punk's in the wrong.
As I got Sugar in the back with Robert Stone, he's worked up, but there's Shiloh and Tatum.
She's got a bow tie on. Did she borrow Cody Rhodes' bow tie?
There you go.
No, it's sorry, I said choker and everything. But Shiloh Hill Automotive.
Sectionally assaulted YouTube. Thank you.
Yeah, he
Perfect. I
was
don't want to be
astral
misquoted.
projected.
It was one of those things where I don't want to be misquoted because of what it is. So either way, he was made uncomfortable. We'll put it that way.
Again, though, they are human beings. Treat somebody how you would want to be treated. I don't want to hear that. Oh, then it shouldn't be a celebrity. Oh, they're in public.
Mm-mm.
Have human fucking decency. That's the end of the
No.
discussion. Be a
As
fucking
we
human being.
as we get Joe Hendry coming out, we will put a poll up for this one, folks. This should be a good match. Should be Joe Hendry's last match in the NXT brand. But you're right, Nick. It's just be calm and human. And again, celebrities give up a lot of freedoms. And if when the wrestlers are out there crying because people are criticizing, oh, they try really hard. I have no sympathy on that grounds. You put yourself out in a public domain. You chose this job. We have every right to criticize it, critique it, do what we do. But there's a line to any of this. And again, when you start getting into following around and obsessing, it's very parasitic and it's not good.
Parasocial relationship. Parasocial
Parasocial is
relationship.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Joe
Well, I have Joe Hendry
Hendry
out here. And so this is going to be the last time, folks, that we see Joe Hendry in NXT.
has
Last
Booker
time we're going to
screaming.
hear Booker T sing, I
gotta bring-
believe in Joe Hendry.
You got to
See, I
bring
can do it
Booker
now
up to
because I'm
Raw,
rough here. What?
right? You got to bring Booker up to Raw just for that.
All that and Stephanie Vecco, hit it with a never kid. Yeah,
Right?
yeah. See, I can do it because after
Yeah, you
20
can definitely
something
do it
hours
right
of
now for
podcasting,
sure.
I'm Booker T Gravel.
Right? Nick almost sounds like Booker T at this point. You're somewhere between Booker T and Moxley. It's rough, man. I don't think
I
folks
don't
out
want to
there.
take a gimmick with doing Moxley, but I just, Black Dog here, stomping it again. Yeah, another Booker T with another game.
Almost sounds like Boomhauer with a bad cold.
No, that's when I try and sing any song.
Right? But no, again, I don't think people understand. Like, it is a crazy toll physically, or it sounds crazy, and we're not complaining. We love it. For the people out there that use the hardships of being a content creator to get your sympathy and your follows.
Don't you know my struggles?
Don't you know my struggles?
Anyway. If I don't make it now, I'm never gonna make it. I can do the Darby promo.
Right? Shit. But again, for us, it's just taxing. Nick's barely talking. I got the rasp, but not as bad as you. You just get tired. You're fucking rolling for all these days.
Yeah, well, again, it's still like we talked about before of, oh, I want to give up my day job so I can be my own boss and I can work less hours. And then when you realize you start to be your own boss, you're like, no, I'm working more hours and everything, but
right,
embrace the grind. That's the thing is, wouldn't do it if we didn't love it. Trust me. That's why we do it more than anybody else out there, because we built for this shit.
We don't shy away from it. We don't complain about it, and we don't make you guys feel sorry for us that we do it. Like the fans out there, just so you guys know, we owe you a debt of gratitude for showing up, liking, sharing. We're gonna hit 10K. We feel like we owe you the world. You don't owe us.
That's why we hear this much. That's why we are here.
All right. You give us your time. It means everything to us. We appreciate you guys. I don't like seeing the content creators kind of make you the fan base out there. And I mean, there's a couple big ones that we know of in our periphery that we're going to catch and pass by one day. But, very much like you guys should be grateful I show up and do this. You know how hard this is. You know how much I have to struggle and battle to do this. That's not how we do this. We appreciate everyone out there, and we are privileged and honored to even do this silly nonsense.
Yeah, trust me. I mean, think about it. I'm still trying to cope with my mind that I just didn't make all of this up. Like at 1 minute, I'm gonna wake up like the end of an 80s, sitcom or something. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
Shit. Yeah, I just wake up like, wait, was I on?
I was on years YouTube? Of pro wrestling in my head. And I didn't even book it well.
Yeah, jokes. Spaz jumping in with 10 bones in the bucket. Punk protecting AJ / Bailey. Priest had to protect 2 different female referee. Drew's family apparently had people waiting in their hotel rooms. Folks sending threats over Mania results. Stop it. Stop it. It's killing me, Smalls. And this isn't like a lot of these. It's like, and I let's be real. It is like middle-aged, grown-ass men 9 times out of 10. Now, ladies can get crazy too. But every time you see it, the guy kind of fits the same fucking sketch. You can kind of use a fucking, an outline after 2 or 3 of them. Right? Just, him again. But
that was a multi-layered joke, my guy.
Yeah,
he fits the outline, and I was thinking to sketch out the same outline for the same perp.
Love it. But that's it. So again, I mean, shit. I know wrestling's supposed to be a good time. Wrestling's supposed to be funny. The good old days where people got worked up and wanted to fight the wrestlers fine. But I think we peeled back that Band-Aid far enough that we can
Right.
kind of get over it. But it's entertainment. Like any form of entertainment. Like if you're stalking the cast of 90 Day or the cast of fucking Chicago Hope or a Grey's Anatomy, stop it. Why? They're just people. Go do your job.
Now, I mean, if you're stalking the cast of To Catch a Predator, but then you got something wrong with you. But yeah,
How did you get there?
I don't know, but I'm
I
still.
mean,
What's even
the
like
pit-
Jose out there saying, I'm still thinking I'm gonna wake up like the end of Alice in Wonderland out here.
right? It's all just there's no place like home, Nick. There's no
man,
place like home.
We went to Wizard of Oz.
You were there, and you were there.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
wake
Pat
up.
McAfee
Maybe
was there.
like my neighbor.
Man, I wish we had the ability
He's
to
like my
do the whole
mailman. Shit like
do the
that.
Wizard of Oz sequence, and Pat McAfee's the Wicked Witch, and you're freaking out.
Hey, but I think it was anonymous or somebody out there that said that I've been on a heater since night one. I've been down hard for the week of WrestleMania, but since week one, I've been cooking.
Just gassed. As we said, like we've been screaming at each other for 2 weeks. They got to give us something else to yell about.
Yeah.
He is. He's been good. Dark State lost tonight. He's right. He's calling it. Like your luck isn't changing.
Yeah. Jose actually called it before you even said it, which is hilarious. Yes. Of combining Alice and the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Big DDT. Down goes Carver.
Oh, I'm in commercial.
Oh shit.
I got Progressive. I got my insurance advertising to me. James Jones, what up? Have a seat, Nick. What? It's just like get out. That's right. What it is.
Yeah, get out. Take a seat.
Yeah.
I was like almost looking into like stand-up desk. Like, can we do this show standing up?
Honestly, well, that'll be when we get the Thunderdome, when we get the compound and everything, we'll fully have the stand-ups. Well, that's the thing is, I hate that I've always compared us to the Pat McAfee. Like I even mentioned how I looked up to the man, and now the man made me hate him.
Yeah, and he made me hate him. And I defended what could have been. I defended, like in my head, I had created this like booking where like Pat was what meant something when they were gonna save wrestling, and Randy wins, and Randy's not alone, and there's this power struggle. Nothing, big nothing, not a thing.
Nothing burger. I love this stuff from Jose. I'm still on the vitamins from 420. I met Dorothy, but you nailed it because you went on the same wavelength as that man.
It worked almost better. But hey, maybe because I'm also the same condition.
Simpsons did it. KJ, right. Can you believe we're really going to get Roman versus Jacob at Backlash?
No. I mean, I did not expect it now. I don't think any of us saw that it was going to be this quick. Or Jacob was going to come over to this side. So yeah, fucking crazy, bro.
I mean, I can't complain. I asked for mac and cheese and you brought me my filet mignon. I think I'm pleasantly surprised a little bit out here because we thought we were going to get Randy and Pat versus Cody and Jelly Roll. And instead we're going to get Punk versus, Fatu versus Jacob, and we might get Cody versus Punk because still SmackDown still needs to happen. Say when, Punk.
Right.
Do we get Punk and Cody sooner, or do we just get Punk just staring at Cody's belt for 3 years?
Yeah, right. Just I want it back. Can I have it?
Baby, come back. You can blame it.
Well, I mean, again, and I wonder how many of the dirt sheets have said, this was the plan all along and we were wrong. Or how many of them said, "Oh no, we were right. They were going to totally do something else."
Plans change, pal. Well, I was going to say, like you said, how many people have retracted their statements about, we were going to get this?
Where's all those backlash reports now?
Right.
Why
are they not seeing any backlash for being wildly wrong, but acting like it was confirmed?
Again, and I think they tell you things like that. Like I know some of them. They put that out because they want to put people in a bad mood. They want people to be pissed off. They're gonna They're going to fuck up the main event, which they did anyway. And then they're going to run this stupid tag team at Mania or at Backlash. But they were wrong. But it is kind of that this dirty tactic, and then we just move on like they never fucked up.
Boy, EC3 should have really taken lessons from Dave Meltzer and Sean Rossap on how to control your narrative out there, because they do a mighty fine fucking job of controlling a narrative of wrestling fans online.
Holy shit. Sorry, Joe did his big spin. And Joe's about to lose, Nick. Spine.
As he should. If he's going to Raw, Keanu gets a bump up in there.
You were very emphatic about it. I appreciate that.
Just,
yes.
As he's just H-bomb.
Oh, he's just, gonna
referee stoppage.
See,
that's a good way to end that. And you put Keanu over as a badass for that, because it's referee stoppage, not a pin, not an anything. Oof. Referee stoppage.
I want him to end all his matches like that. I want that to be his
Herb Dean. We need Herb Dean to start officiating his matches.
Just the ground and pound.
Now, granted, they were a little wide. I know that from being a Bills fan. I know about wide rights and wide lefts.
Wide right.
But no, that's a hell of a way to end that for John Carver. And that man gets a big rub pose.
Another body gets carved up.
I
want to take credit, but it was Phillips.
Dope.
I want to take credit. Phillips just dropped that little dime on us. That was pretty. That's a pretty way to do it.
Put that on a T-shirt. Star that, and anybody that out there, we just need 10% when they sit there and put that on a shirt. Hey, we're getting what's her name? She just got called up. She's just a signer, and now she's in the Progressive ad. Rocker chick.
This is crazy.
I can't remember her name.
Wow, just called Lizzie Rain.
Lizzie Rain. We
had to push out Ava to get Lizzie.
One storm leaves, another storm rolls in.
Lizzie, she should be in a tag team with Jody Threat.
No,
I'm never voting for this.
Lizzie Rain debuts next week, so next week is going to be your kind of NXT reset.
Right, a little bit. As the British right. Oh, the birthright. Fuck, I'm out. I'll be back. I gotta go think. I gotta read some words. I gotta learn. That's not right at all.
Me out to go read some words.
The British right.
This man's gonna go British himself up, I guess. As I have the birthright, so Lexus King about to take on EK Prosper, and it actually isn't too far off. I mean, you got Brogan and you got Charlie, so you got kind of some British in there, and you had Finn and Regal helping them, so kind of there. We'll make it. Chocolate rain, yeah, very much kind of the vibes with the song with the rain and everything. But yeah, and no, I've heard a lot about. God, I really wish I could remember her name on the indies right now. Anybody out there that can help me, I'd appreciate it. But I remember Lizzie Rain when everybody was talking about her when she initially signed with WWE, about how she that's a good call. They got one there. So I'm really interested to see where they go with it. And especially now, if Soul moves up, does a JC move up on SmackDown? Saw a bit more of the men's roster move up on Raw, so do we see more of the women's roster move up on SmackDown, perhaps? But it'll be interesting to see where she kind of slots in now. And like I said, I heard a lot of people praising her on that, call up or that signee of that, hey, you got one here. And they fast-tracked her. Like, she signed and then is debuting on NXT next week. So we're going to have Kylie Armstrong and Lizzie Rain, all of that on NXT in their women's division. So we're reloading. The Spaz Super Chat Party. There you go. You can just do your own series. It's be you, MDB, and like Jose. It's like being the elite. D, D, D. We got one, Marty. What? Nightmare Queen, what up? Lexus King. But yes, I'm in commercial break right now as we're almost about halfway through, about 15 minutes before 9 o'clock here. With Revenge Night 1 or Night 2 out here. How we feel like now that we're woosah, we made it on the other side of WrestleMania weekend of the Raw after Mania. How are we feeling? Are we excited of now we're getting new things kicking off out here? Are we in a wait and see of how are we feeling about the wrestling scene now that we're in like a new season? I know again we talked about should pro wrestling have an off season, but I feel like we're in a reset mode now. We're coming off of the biggest weekend. How we feeling now? Are you afraid of the dark? Not exactly. Are we just referencing now 90s, Nick at Night TV shows? But I mean, personal question. No, I'm not afraid of the dark. Hot air, nightmare, Boston, all of this. Rest in peace to all my comments posted when KJ isn't here. You will be missed. To hell with you, Boston. Missed one. Missed one. Listen, we try and click on more than anybody else out there. And we do a damn fine job at it, I will say. But yeah, I can't do all of them. If I just did all of them, I'd just be here reading what you say. What you say? What? Nick is here to call the Ramblance. Oh, ram bam, bam blam, oh, ram blam, bam blam. Ramblemania, running wild. And also, wrestling's been good since the new season. Well, it's been one day. I know you are. But yeah, it's been one day. I like it. I mean, I think Monday Night Raw was not your big surprise, your big returns, your holy shit clippable moments, but it did a lot of very much setting up down the road. Like you've already started to kind of put some blocks and some pieces in place a bit out there. Oh, I'm excited for Jacob versus Roman. That's a dream match I've been waiting since pretty much this man signed with WWE. So I'm excited we get to see it. And now is WWE completely running back the bloodline? Is Jacob, if he loses, and I'll say my opinion, when he loses to Roman, is he going to have to acknowledge Roman and he joins Roman's new bloodline of I want to work with you, not own you type of thing? Boston's like an ex-girlfriend, needy, except I never dated this man. Pause. What? Facts Jose. Oh, God, I shouldn't have clicked on that. Nick is a masochist. Yeah. I want everybody to just like me. No. As I got EK Prosper out here. What? You can miss a super chat, super here and there. It's all love. What did I miss from you, sir? $6.99, dropping like a dime out there, Spaz. KJ Nick, if WWE had the ability, what would be funnier? One, WWE buys AEW. Two, WWE buys New Japan and CMLL. Just watch AW starve. Appreciate you guys bigly. Doing it bigly. See, I missed it. I'm sorry. I missed it. I didn't know it was out there, but no. Oh, that's cruel to say. I'm not going to phrase it in the way of funnier as we're 434 right now with Lexus and EK, but the better of those two situations is WWE just buys everything around AW because maybe they'll have to can rise to the occasion. I think if WWE ever actually bought AW, it would be a really negative effect. Like, let's not all act and pretend like when WWE bought WCW that it became a wrestling fucking boom. It became a dark time. It became a bad era of wrestling because the global market was the main US market was under one house, under one roof, under one regime. Having that happen again, I don't expect, any different outcome. So if I had to pick one out of those two, I'd pick they purchase everything around them. I like that we're getting a little, and not even they got to buy companies, but I like that you're seeing now lines drawn a little bit of like, I think it was you, Spaz, who threw out the idea of WWE purchases Noah or gets heavily involved with them even more than they have. I like that idea of iron sharpens iron. Of I like seeing both companies have to answer the fucking bell when the other one takes a shot. So I want to see them get to that. But unfortunately, it seems like now we're getting, you know, more of just one that kind of tries to pretend that they're not getting punched in the face and would rather punch down on now that they're not the smallest kid in school, that they'd rather punch on, the other kid, TNA. WWE put AEW on the shelf. They would do it would be really interesting again. I don't want to see that happen. Honestly, of oh, backstabber, not even in like oh, I love AEW, like not even a tribalistic line of as a pro wrestling fan, that would lead to a dark time because it's all under one roof at that point. There's no room for anything to be different, I feel. As I'm at 158 right now, is so Lexus has been kind of control. Step up in Zaguri from EK. Boston still had to get built up within WWE. I am back is be willing to bet a majority of people didn't know who he was since most Fed fans are WWE casuals. Huh? I feel like I missed a chunk of that. And I'm sure you're gonna probably turn around and let me know of what I missed there. But yeah, I don't know exactly who. I mean, if you're talking about Lexus of having to build him up as a WWE, talent, I think they've honestly kind of missed the mark of I don't still calling him Lexus, but not going into the Pillmanage of it. I don't know. Like for every Braun Breaker, you get a Brian Pillman, or you get a Lexus King, I should say, actually. Oh, talking about Jacob. Oh, I had to read what you so get built up within WWE as we want to be a majority. I think Jacob, I think, was actually more widely known than people want to give him credit for because Jacob just had that. He has that it thing about him. Rolling neck breaker. Lex is about to win this. 2, 3. Yeah. As Lexus King is your new speed champion. First Right's got to do something out here. I mean, there ain't much else for him to do. Uh, the only real champion in this is Ariana out there. But yeah, Lexus King, your new speed champion. All right, match. I mean, I'm not surprised. I was reading more of the chat and talking about other things than the speed match of it's a speed match. I historically don't care about the speed match. I don't like the gimmick. I don't like the timer on the fucking match and everything. I think it removes the the suspense a little bit. I know it adds suspense. I think it removes the spontaneity of it, but I wouldn't mind if they just did their version of a cruiserweight division, an X division, or anything like that. Um, Something to that effect, but the speed title just gotta go. I miss me with all this. And again, the birth rate ain't doing much. And respectfully, they haven't made me give too much of a fuck about EK Prosper. They've changed the man's name even. Oh, what is that? These are not guys that would be this young, roughly early 20s, guesstimation, in a dive bar like this at all of noon o'clock. Like, this place is farly well too lit to be like late night on a Friday night. This is like midday on a Tuesday. Oh, what's her name from? Wasn't she in? Is she the one that was in LFG? The really, I'm not gonna say this as politely as I can, but the really tall women's wrestler of, I think that's just who they got involved in that segment. But we are getting Blake Monroe coming out right now, so we're about to get the casket match of Blake Monroe versus Tatum Paxley. And this woman dressed, it almost reminds me of the mom from from Beetlejuice showing up for the funeral shit. Casket match time, absolutely. Leader of the Gorgonites, Gorlock Destroyer. Oh, rude, but you're not wrong. That girl is from Evolve. Fair enough. I think she's missing a stage of evolution, but yeah. Tony LKG, what's up, my wrestling family? I've been away for almost a year and a half, been battling stage 3 colon cancer. Today, I celebrate being cancer free. Miss y'all streaming. Good to be back. Love you guys. Well, holy, you got a star, my sir, first and foremost. But to just drop that on us, shout out, my guy, of congratulations, of absolutely. Can you ring my bell? Yeah. Welcome back. That's crazy that you had to turn around and think this is where you thought of first. That's insane to fucking hear, my guy. But yeah, no, congratulations out there. Yeah, absolutely, Jose. Second with that. Trust me. 100%. And I'll give you credit. That's, very much akin to a tribal chief out there of when he came out. I'm in remission, y'all.
Again, good vibes, good vibes.
You came back as I said, I'm in remission.
Well, I just grabbing the ball and running with it. But yeah, I know timing is everything sometimes, but that's awesome.
Yeah, but no, Tony of saying thank you to everyone in the chat. You don't realize y'all platform was a safe space for me. And that's, again, I know you kind of talked about this, and I'll harp on a fucking soapbox here for a little bit of, we're close to 10K if we went through everything with WrestleMania, all of this and everything else. But I don't think y'all appreciate or recognize or get recognized or understand how much at times this is a safe space. This is the chill place for us and everything. Of sometimes this is the best shit going on in my day, respectfully.
Fact.
Of 100% of this is, as much as we try and create the environment for y'all create it for us. So this is symbiosis at its finest, my guy.
Yeah, 100%, man. I mean, again, when we started kind of rolling through this, we wanted a fun place to kind of chit chat about wrestling. Never did we think that we would connect with people, we'd find friends, we'd find family. Again, like in the time that we've been doing this, going live 300 plus days per year, we've had patient partners, we've gone through ups, we've gone through downs, we've gone through moving, we've gone through a whole world of shit. We've had bad days where, we probably should have just, called it in, but we never did it. And we showed up time and time again, sickness, car accidents, like you name it, we've been through it and managed to find ways to get on here. And the people out there in the chat. You guys have been unbelievable. Like, some nights are therapeutic when we're yelling and getting all this pent up energy out, and you come in and you think we're just ranting, but you guys listening gives us a platform to kind of feel better about ourselves too. So I know it's all a little mushy and a little fluffy for some out there in the big old muscle wrestling realm, but it's nothing but love, and we appreciate you all. So again, love hearing these stories. It's something we never expected to be a thing, and it blows my mind. If we can bring a smile to your face even for a moment on any given day, it is the complete honor, and it's amazing.
Yeah, because you've done it with us. I'll put it that way, because you've done it with us. So if we can pay it back, then yeah.
It means a lot. It really does. So yeah, man. And again, with these milestones and these anniversaries and all this stuff that it's been incredible. Never thought it. So weird to go, oh my God, like 10K. Oh my God, 13,000 people watch this, or
I'm gonna have to get this logo tattooed on my body permanently because of y'all people out there. Just let that be known. My body will forever be marked with y'all
soon. But and again, like, I mean, I still have to figure out placement. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it.
Yeah, where do you have left? Man, you're gonna just straight forehead or ass cheek?
I'll just do the teardrop, but it's the logo. Let's go.
It's just crying out your
right
logo.
Yeah, YouTuber for life, son of a bitch.
No, just have it right on the ass. Maybe we should just do that. Conjoined ass cheek tattoo. No, that's disrespectful.
I'm saving that for when I lose a bet to you, and I got to get your face somewhere.
Fair enough. Yeah. I never even thought of that. Why did you give me that idea? I was out here just thinking you didn't have that much space out there left, but you gave me now an idea.
Right. But yeah, we got lots going on here, folks, and I know we got a little sidetracked. We're getting a replay from Zarya showing up on Raw last night. But again, it is thank you. It's nothing but love, and hopefully you're out there and you're happy, healthy, and well. And again, always be a friend. Tell a friend you're never alone, even if it's us two knuckleheads just rambling about whatever we got going on.
Can I just do politely the Paul Rudd? Hey, look at us. Who'd have thought? Look at us.
Right.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
I had to break it up. I had to make us laugh.
I just pumped in the what?
Yeah. As folks, we do have a casket match. What? Oh shit.
Well, shout out Jamie also, by the way, as we're all trying to wipe the tears from our eyes. Who's cutting onions?
Right.
Tony is saying, KJ Nick, I would love to purchase a hat and a hoodie. Well, we got you covered, my guy.
Yeah, click the link. Actually, I'll throw the link in the chat.
Do that while I read through some people, but yeah.
Yeah, and I just quickly wanted to say the winners of prizes. Make sure you reach out to me and let me know where I can send some goodies.
All right, as
actually
KJ Claus is coming to town. Curtis out there, KJ and Big Nick are like two peas in the pot, and the peas be jumping if the water wasn't hot. What? Well, greens, beans, tomato, lamb, ham, turkey, ram. You name
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Let's go. As we are getting the introductions for the casket mat, Blake looks ready to go. She looks mean. Tatum.
She looks like she's dressed for a fucking funeral. Like she got a suit. John Wick, meet John Fick.
Right.
James, I see you. Jason, can't you hear Persephone is off the Ring of Honor card? Oh.
Rumors plenty about Persephone.
Paul, and it's kind of hard when you don't really see what each other look like through our profile pictures, but we all kind of joke around. It's funny. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Y'all can take a joke. We can take a joke.
Thank God. This channel would have died a while ago if we couldn't. Holy shit. Come on now.
Right. Spaz with $10. Tony made me think of it, but KJ, Nick, and Tony, of course, you guys have cultivated such an amazing space here. I hope they'll take a second to be proud of it. I spent some rough nights in this chat. Thank you.
Spazzer, 10 bones in the bucket. Again, you guys are all in the fields. Jose with some love. I came to this channel in November with a heavy heart, and you idiots made me laugh, so I stayed like a stray cat. So I figure I got the duchy.
I was gonna say, don't say that, because I almost actually, with the wifey, almost ended up accidentally taking in a stray cat randomly and everything. So 100%. I mean, think about it. That's how I ended up here. I was watching you, and then I had no one to watch WrestleMania 38 with. And let me tell you, it was me, you, and your brother Chris, pretty much talking to each other. I was the one in the chat, and now it's just me and you.
It's crazy how it's all evolved and taken place. And again, it's been a wild ride. It's been a lot of fun, being grown-ass men being like, we're going to do a podcast about wrestling. And, it sounds crazy, but here we are.
Tell other people that,
yeah, like, it was funny because I was talking to my mom's of all people yesterday, and she was like, I checked in on your little show on Saturday. I was like, that's adorable. Like, that is crazy weird. But like,
but see, it's crazy,
even as a grown ass man, you're like, oh, moms.
The family that we've made and everything. And shout out to both of our misses that even fucking tolerate us. I know. Shout out our other homies, Big Ray and HMG and all that even question if we have significant others because of how much we're doing this. But I now get everybody that knows I like wrestling. So anything wrestling they talk to me about or give me gifts of and everything. That's how I end up with like old WrestleMania cards and evereverything. I'm like, this is fucking dope.
I get I'm sure you get it too. You constantly get told about other people who like wrestling. Like they're like we're like novelties
you
on the world.
Them.
Oh, I was talking to so and so. Their nephew is a wrestling fan.
Yeah, it's always someone's nephew or child.
Right? Like, oh, okay, cool.
We got a dollhouse.
No, we appreciate everyone. Paxley's got a dollhouse. We appreciate all the love, folks. But we're gonna get back to the action. As Blake almost eats the dollhouse, here comes Pax.
Oh.
Well, she who sets it up.
Shotgun drop kick. Oh, I got the basement floor.
Right. Lonely.
I actually was.
I am so lonely.
Yeah, but no, I'm just glad that I had no idea that this road would end here and keep growing. And I love paving our own path, motherfucker.
Right. As we are going to a commercial break, I believe, in the dollhouse, which we now learn is made of mostly cardboard, being used as a weapon.
Yeah, I'm in picture-in-picture.
You got picture-in-picture. I got silence, but visual. Oh, we're back. I couldn't believe I spent my third WrestleMania and didn't even realize how fast it was. Didn't get to comment much, but I was listening the 2 nights. That's crazy, man. Like, it really is. Time has flown, and knowing, some of the names that we've been seeing, going back 4 years now, that's craziness.
Oh, yeah. And still, we're on this journey and we just keep growing think about even the little accomplishments and even accomplishments we know that might be, coming around the bend and everything. Like, started from the bottom, now we're here.
Right. Facts. I said from the beginning, we were going from the basement to the penthouse and beyond. So we've moved up a few floors since I started saying that.
Yeah, but see, now we're Jacob Fatu out here.
Right.
I'm not saying I need to be tribal chief, but I need everything the tribal chief got.
Right.
I need that private jet. I need that Rolex. I need to put my kids in better schools. I need to do better for my family.
She's in the casket. She's in the casket. Foot up. Tatum battles. Rolls into the ring.
Right.
WrestleMania did go fast this year. There was an interesting take about WrestleMania. Maybe I'll save that for commercial break.
Like we're on?
What?
I said like we're on? I'm in picture-in-picture.
Oh, I thought you said like Ron. I'm like, who the fuck's Ron?
Burgundy?
Wait a minute. I got to do it every time we do that.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
So dope.
Now, who's who in this? Am I Will Ferrell and you're John C. Reilly, or vice versa?
I think stature-wise, you're Ferrell because you're a giant.
Which would fit because my
I
wife
always
dislikes
assume
Will
the tall
Ferrell.
guy is you. Like anytime there's a comparable, I'm like,
I was always Raymond's brother on Everyone Loves Raymond.
Yeah, right. You know, they're like Jay and Silent Bob. I'm like, he's the big guy, but that was a little tricky because you might be more of a Jay than a Bob.
Yeah, I'm definitely not Silent Bob.
Right? I mean, I always think you're like the tall guy of the group.
Kind of happens, like
Right?
I said, yeah. So I'm about to lose to Darby tomorrow. Oh, no.
Yeah, I can't imagine that Ciampa beats Darby.
Is that what they're going to sell it on now? If anybody could be champ at any time now because it's Darby and he wasn't supposed to win it, so anybody could lose it. So then when we have an Ospreay that has to have a title win at All In and Wembley, and it's all fucking stupid now because you can have MJF win it back right before that. So now it's not just, it's been a fucking, year-long plus story building or anything like that. It's going to be who's the one that's beat MJF in 7 weeks.
Right. Yeah, I don't see it, man. It's a mess. Again, I still think it's a mistake to not have that belt on MJF right now. MJF, like you said, he's so high profile. Great. You're going to get some more, the greasy kids out there are going to be a fan of wrestling. Great. That's good. Awesome.
Everyone that's got a fucking skateboard.
Right.
Ooh.
There you go.
I'm Titus Worldwide. Did you see Titus actually out there with also Street Profits returned last night? This man got a baby on the way and just decided I need to get back to work.
I'm tired of going for fucking ice cream at 3 a.m, so I'm going back to work.
The cost of diapers brought back Montez Ford.
Facts. Oh shit. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm still telling you, when Naomi's kid and Bianca's kid meet at like WrestleMania 77, just one more fight.
Right. Oh, wait.
Old woman in the casket and the door
They're both in, so nobody wins. Oh.
Shouldn't that just be a draw?
I heard collective caskets pop open across the city.
Whoa, now.
I didn't do it. I just said it.
This.
Are you surprised neither one of these women have gotten any color or anything? Maybe it's because it's the CW network, but casket match, all of this, or maybe we're going to get it in the main event because we still have, I assume the last woman standing match is the main event.
It would have to be now. I thought it might be this. My anticipation was it was going to be this. And I will say I'm enjoying the match.
I'm interested by it though.
Right. KJ and Nick, I've been here since 1,000 subscribers and everybody is so welcoming here. I am visually impaired and this channel is family. Thank you. Mr. Stormy, Jason, our buddy, keeps us up to date on what, other events happened on these days. But again, amazing to hear that. And again, for some of the people out there that have been here for a long time, it's been fun. You've seen a lot of faces go in and out. But you've also, I think, seen us hit a groove and kind of get to a better place. And we couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you. They're very nice. They're like very nice feels tonight. I appreciate it all.
Yeah, well, I was about to say I apologize for the imagery I made of put in your head of being visually impaired and everything like that. I apologize. I feel like I owe everybody, like, I'm sorry for how I've scarred you like I've been scarred. Fire extinguisher.
I've been here since Nick had a 5 o'clock shadow. Oh, good old
that
goatee
never
Nick.
Happened. That never happened.
Good old goatee Nick.
That's how you knew I was the goat when I started off with a goatee.
Right. Came in with the goat. Oh,
the hands up.
Wow.
No, the hand with the title.
The belt. Blake thinks she's won, but the belt is in the way. Casket is not closed.
Yeah,
Blake's annoyed.
But you also said it perfectly. Came in with the goat, and I still work with them to this day.
I bet. No,
I'm
you're crazy.
blessed.
You're crazy. Get out of here.
I have proof.
I have proof. Talk to me, Goose.
Now I'm thinking of Independence Day. I can't breathe. Oh, fuck you. You and your cricket. You and your goddamn cricket.
Right.
I'm still waiting for my Nick was right shirt.
Yeah,
suddenly that got lost.
I've been busy. I've been busy. You were too busy to make the first one, you motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Telling on myself.
So Blake whipping Tatum with the belt.
Yeah, she's managed to prolong this match, and it's been physical, and now we got a sack.
We have CM Punk's red sack, so we're gonna get the AW title with an X sprayed on it. And what else?
Right. What
Well, the cubic Sarcarbians.
The cubic Sarconians. What did you say?
Cubic Sarcarbians.
You
said a different. You said
you made me say in between the right and you. Like I guess my brain went.
You said something still completely wrong. You said an alien race. I said Ricky from Trailer Park Boys.
Oh shit! Tatum snaps. She's pissed, kicking the head.
Oh, spin a wheel kick into it. That's dope. Throws the belt in it. Closes it.
Yo, Tatum snapped. Nice finish. Let's go.
Blake Monroe.
Very limited edition.
Very limited. One of one collectible.
Right.
What? So is Blake on her way to a different show?
Yeah, it's possible now because what do you do with Blake outside of this, right? Like it's highly possible.
You literally put her in a casket.
Yeah, you buried
her. Now she's just reborn on another show.
Yeah, great match. She looks good. I like this match a lot. I was really happy with it. It was fun. Tatum's really taking the world by storm. And Blake, I mean, comes out with a different look tonight. The pants, the tank top, ready for business. She looked like she fucking Tony D's little sister. And again, she could be done here.
Shout out Geekbox, by the way.
Yes, yes.
Keep clicking on it, never talking about it.
Yeah, because there's other things. Yo, what's up? How's it going, Mr. Box? One of the busiest men over the last few days, as far as content goes. He's put out a ton of videos. I think he has a 4-parter just for Brock Lesnar alone. So if you guys haven't seen the reaction videos by Geekbox, go check it out. Go give love. Comment on his videos. Let everyone know that we had the best reaction. We always see those comments. So-and-so was the best. We need our fans in there. Let's go. Let everyone know what's up. Get over to Geekbox now. But Mr. Box, hope you're doing well.
Right. And
speaking of our journey.
Well, now again, did you see this before am I wrong in saying that this is very much like a local dive bar on like a Tuesday afternoon? This isn't
that's Friday the chick from LFG.
That's I thought the same thing. Everybody said she was from Evolved. I hadn't seen her on there.
Yeah, she's on Evolved now. Oh, I forget her name. It's very like frat boy. It's very like this is for the younger fans who relate to, internet dating and live streaming, and their whole life is chasing the ladies around or whatever.
You started it, you tailed off. And the more you're talking about wrestling fans, the more it tailed off a little bit.
I know.
But, I'll say this and pivot entirely to a different point. Of Tatum, is she starting to remind you a little bit of Paige? The spooky gothy chick that's getting really over, and when she shows up finally on a main roster...
He's taking her home, bro.
No, she's taking him home. What are you talking about?
He's about to have the night of his life handed to him, whether he likes it or not.
Fair, but you got Lola, and I'm gonna Lolo for a minute. But yeah,
Yeah, definitely a crash landing on that one. As far as my thought wasn't something that should probably venture out from my mouth, so I kind of just let it go. There you go. That's exactly what was happening. We go to commercial break. I am getting a commercial for the HBK documentary. The Hulk Hogan one comes out tomorrow, so lots going on in the wrestling world. I'm good, I think. Honestly, I went to do reaction for Raw, and I just went to bed instead. It's allowed, my guy. It happens. It happens. We feel it. Lots going on in the wrestling world, and it's not easy. So yeah, get that sleep when you can. Ba-bum, bum. Tatum promo skills are probably what's holding her back. They're actually getting quite better though. I would say, like, I think she's doing much better, especially within this character. I think she does fine. So, but still, her having a run, getting more confident, more experience, it's good. Big win tonight. The fans like her. The fans are behind her. I got no problem with how this is going right now for her. I think she's dialed in, and it will be very interesting if this is goodbye to Blake Monroe. Date went well, it seems. Boston made a comment. I literally took 30 seconds to kind of let it land on what he was talking about. HBK documentary was pretty good. I haven't seen it yet. Very curious. Do they kind of dive in any further than kind of the 3 or 4 or 5 HBK ones we've already seen? Is there any kind of different aspect to it that I should look for? Why would they be putting don't be nice? Patrick Muldoon just died on Sunday. T's and P's, Anthony. Welcome back. Good to see ya. What's up, Nightmare? Blake versus Tiffy, SummerSlam. Again, what if Blake works with Tiffy? Would that help Tiffy? I'm not clicking on it, Boston. But that's what made me trail off. That's why the plane crashed. If anybody has to know where my brain wandered to, is I had an unexpected visual that mentally distracted me from finishing my sentence. There's someone for be nice. It's going to be the next button on the soundboard. Be nice. There's a present day feel to it. It's essentially giving us the parallels of HBK then and now. Okay, cool. I'm looking forward to it, and I will go out of my way to find it. So, any kind of content like that, I want to kind of see what. I love the stories. I love where it all came from. Even the behind the musics, like those. That shit's great. She can go do someone for my. Again, I mean, I think that's a big endeavor for that little fella. You know what I mean? That's Darby climbing Everest right there. What are we doing? What are we doing? Blake and Tiff. If you don't know what we're giggling about, go rewind the show. Blake and Tiff tag team, possibly generational. Yeah, maybe there's some strength there. Maybe you can buy some time. Allow Tiff to get some experience. She got over fast. She got hot and heavy, but maybe kind of slipped a little. So kind of putting her with somebody like Blake might give her a little more up. They might be very irritating together. You could do that whole Richie posh girl vibe, the high pitched talking, the nasally making your ears bleed. I think they could do it. No Kendall. We riot. Nah, no Kendall tonight so far. It's on the which means it's on something else in Canada. I'll find it. I was just about to say that's Darby climbing facts. My guy. Here's Lola Vice. The champ is here. Dead. Honestly, my guy. Hey, all the power to him. All the power to him. He's about to be handled. Wait, rip him off and beat him with it. That's it's Everest. It's a lot. Tiff's popularity has fallen. Yeah, for sure. 100%. That's undeniable. She's super over. I do think that Tiff works very well as a natural heel. So I think because the fans got so behind her, and it is, people say they don't really listen to the fans, but when everyone's chanting for Tiffy time, they turned her face or kept her face. And now I think that's played out. So we're good. And maybe someone like Blake helps. Is there someone else out there that fits well? You bring up JC? Maybe Miss Parker interrupts Lola. I could see that. I could see that. And that's a dangerous match. That is you know, just all the cake. That is cake chaos. I don't even know what to do. All right. As per requested.
Yums.
Her name is Lola. How about this for a potential trios tag? Tiffy, Blake, Solruka. It'd be interesting in the sense of, do they stay? Would that be a babyface stable or trios or little faction? Keanu, look at that. Actually, Nick, I'm impressed by this comment, sir. For the better of the business, Nick's a changed man after this weekend, guys. Kiana fits super well. Kiana, Tiffany, yeah, Julia kind of, could you kind of have Kiana turn on Julia, pull her away, make Julia feel like a better baby face? But yeah, Tiffy, Kiana, Blake, they all kind of got that same vibe. Wow, 3-0 Bruins. Hold on tight though. Those scrappy Sabres don't go down without a fight, but yeah, 3 donuts and Boston's not good. Kiana James has the Charlotte endorsement backstage as well. I listen. Kiana gives me superstar vibes. I think she's going to be here for a long time. I think she's going to be a strong heel. She's athletic. She's strong. So yeah, I mean, I didn't like the fact that they drafted her the way they did, and then she got hurt. And then she was out for quite a while. I think she's going to do something, and you could kind of surround her with other people like that to kind of strengthen numbers, make them feel more significant in a busy landscape. Look at this man talking hockey. I ain't getting excited. Bruins like to blow leads. Let's go, Anthony. How you doing, sir? He's definitely Cuban. We're gonna play this game again. Yeah, I definitely see what Nick's saying with Keanu. Keanu's solid. I would call this a so-so promo. Though I'm not complaining at all. And here comes the calling. Izzy Dane. And Izzy Dane stepping up to the champ? Izzy's been a force. Jackson Drake about to be receiver. No shade, none. No shade.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
He's going to need some. He's going to need it, or it's going to hurt a lot. So Izzy first? Maybe. And I got no objection to Izzy being first, Richard. She's been in the periphery of this all for a while. And she's a big, imposing Amazon. Look, tail on it.
Yums.
Let's go. Izzy doesn't move me. That's unfortunate. I gave Anthony his way. Yeah, it's okay. There you go. There you go. So hockey fan. I like it. I mean, speaking of, we've been very, retrospective tonight. And I mean, it's crazy. Anthony's come along and been such a huge part of this channel, part of the 3-headed monster that is us. And to even watch him grow over time and change. And he's gone through his ups and downs, all while trying to produce content. So we wouldn't be the same without him. We got nothing but love for him too. So now that he's here, we'll pull Anthony into all the big hug that is the NXT stream tonight. I don't mind. I don't mind Izzy at all. as far as the challenger goes. Lola feels like an underdog against Izzy to me. Izzy Dame. I used to think it was Izzy Dane, which I thought was a terrible, name. Anthony gave me the business last Thursday. I was so proud of him. I actually said that when I got on live last night. I was like, oh, Anthony, just swinging. I love everyone on this channel except MDB. He can joke. Big boo by Izzy. Nico with the distraction, and Izzy grabs the belt, and you got a challenger, folks. And let me just check as we go to the back with the birthright. So the birthright's big claim to fame is the Speed Championship and the TNA Women's Knockout title. I think that's redundant.
Yay! Isn't the birthright so over? Look at how great they are! Yay!
You know what, though?
Regal,
you know what's weird, though?
What?
Wait a minute. Do you know what's odd, though, Nick? They're
What?
still better. They're still being booked better than Finley's brother.
That's fucking atrocious.
Who just
that
took
is
an
atrocious.
And it's true, though. I would rather.
And I hate that. And I hate that. And you should hate that too.
I should. I really do. I mean, it's partly one of the things that I'm really upset with Wednesdays is that the dogs come in and they're dog shit and they don't accomplish anything. And then when you do start to accomplish something, Gabe gets hurt and now conglomeration's beating the dogs and we probably won't see them for 8 months.
I thought you would almost get an amalgamation of the dogs and the Death Riders because you have the Gabe tie-in.
They've been
there.
working together.
Listen, AEW we've already established is a hot mess. A little bit of, hey, everything's going great. I have my biggest star as my world champion. You know what I should do? Take the belt off of him because I'm finally listening to me. Tony Khan, 5 years deep, is finally listening to Tony Khan.
Tony Khan.
Who the fuck were you listening to before?
Apparently everyone else, which I don't know if this is for the better or for the worse, because again, if Tony's only listening to Tony and Tony thought, Darby being champion at this point in history was the best choice, I don't. And I've seen all the defenders. You know what we're going to get? You know what's advertised for Wednesday, Nick?
What?
Darby's first photo shoot as champion. What?
I thought, what, is he not defending the belt against Ciampa?
Yeah, but it's just a segment that's been advertised in addition, which made me smile. Like what?
So then you know he's not losing because why the fuck would you advertise a photo shoot for your champion when he's about to potentially lose the belt?
So he's probably going to lose. Is Double or Nothing the most likely landing spot for now?
And then he loses it back to MJF. And what the fuck did we accomplish? When
we made a little guy feel good.
When did world championships become participation trophies?
It is. It's just like, hey, it's all about your feels, bro.
I was hanging posters. What fucking superstar? What ragtag bullshit operation are you running out there to where your world title contender is going to be out there hanging posters for your fucking show?
Right. But I mean, listen, I like I said, we're negative or not overly thrilled with the birthright, but they're being better booked than
David Finley, your former IWGP world champion, the former face of New Japan.
Right. Not a damn thing, Nikki. Not a damn thing.
Well, it's such trash of what is going to come of this whole Gabe Kidd beating up Yoda Tsuji and everything. There's just so fucking randomness going on. Does AEW feel like it has any bit of a clear direction towards it? And I know you can say the same thing potentially about WWE, but I at least know what they're going to do next month for their pay-per-view, at least some of this shit.
Well, we're starting to get an outline of it. I mean, I give Tony a little bit of grace and a little bit of leeway because, we come out of Dynasty. We've done Spring Breakthrough now. We got this fairway thing that I don't know if it's I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's like a pay-per-view? Is it like a special? Is it a
It's Tony
collision?
Khan so he can hit up his dad's golf buddies for some extra money and
Right?
everything of, hey, while you're here, do you want to
Mhm.
contribute to AEW?
Yeah. And we have like 5 weeks to Double or Nothing. So he's got a lot of runway to build something to Double or Nothing. Would you rather see Darby hold this belt all the way to All In, and maybe it's Osprey Darby, even though Osprey's been losing left, right, and center? Or would it be MJF gets it back at Double or Nothing, and he's the guy that brings it into Will Osprey at All In?
Out of the lesser of two evils, I would say that MJF wins it at Double or Nothing,
Mm-hmm.
which again, so you're telling me Darby, who beat MJF in not even a squash. I actually heard Cornette actually explain it the best of it. It's an angle. It's not even a squash because a squash is normally of a star beats a fucking jobber. That was an angle more than anything. But in 2 minutes and 40 seconds, where was everybody stop watching that like they did WrestleMania?
Right.
But MGF wins the belt there where Darby's going to get booed. And then you go into Darby versus Osprey, which everybody wanted. But now MGF's weaker because you just lost and you got jobbed out to the fucking 110-pound kid.
Right. Yeah, it's very peculiar, like how you thought. Like, I mean, the thought process behind it all. Again, I still maintain my biggest dilemma with AEW is the utilization of its roster. We talk about like the shows being kind of in weird order and that's little things that we can fix, but the utilization of the roster is just mind-numbing.
Sorry, I dropped my pen. But
no, like you fainted.
I passed out. Well, no, because we proved exactly that of when we did our fantasy draft, which again, WWE should do a draft of. I basically drafted AEW's roster, and so it's proof no one dislikes the AEW's roster. It's how you execute the talent that you have. You can have the greatest talent on your roster, but if you tell them, all of a sudden we're going to go for a fucking slap shot on 1st and 10 in a football game, it doesn't work the same.
It's not the same vibe, bro.
Yeah.
No, 100%. We're getting a Kendall Gray package. We're going to get a Kendall Gray match. Someone earlier said we hadn't seen Kendall yet. They're strapping a rocket to this lady, so hold on tight for this as well. She might be somebody to come out of the woodwork. How do you feel about Izzy Dane stepping up?
I dig it. I mean,
yeah,
I think she's been probably she's definitely your biggest heel female right now next to Blake. So yeah. Well,
yeah.
Jason, I don't think is long for the roster.
No, probably not. And especially as you transition the way you did tonight. Lola had a pretty good promo. Maybe not maybe she's not the most verbose speaker ever. But
yum yums.
That counts for something. But Izzy did really well with the Tatum feud. She's been a force. She's had a good 2026. So I got no problem with her being the first in line.
Well, and I do
Lola
think
feels like an underdog.
What?
I think it made Lola feel like an underdog.
I think everyone's going to make Lola feel like an underdog because I do think we're going to get Zarya at some point. It's going to probably be the one that takes the belt off Lola.
Yeah,
and she's going to feel a bit like an underdog even in that match.
She got hit with a foul ball apparently once upon a time. You got to keep your eye on the ball, folks. Kendall Gray is so beautiful. She's just awesome.
Very much. She is going to be there. Well, is she going to be there kind of Mickey James is of All-American,
Yeah.
I'm just like wrestling because I'm wrestling.
Yeah, kind of that vibe, the tomboy, an attitude. She seems
Country
fun to hang out with.
Type shit.
Yeah, you'd like to hang out with her, but you'd also kind of like to date her. Like she's that kind of girl, and they're going through her history of she was bit in the face by a dog. She split her forehead open. You
were a child. You were a child.
Yeah.
How many other people have been through that shit?
All in favor. Put your hands up. Yeah. Okay, we're good.
Anyone been bit by a dog? Say aye.
Aye. Scars to prove. You got to be careful. Don't fight a dude with a dog.
I thought you were going to say don't fight a dog, but yeah.
Don't fight the dog either. Darby Allin to be jumped during photo shoot. I think so, Anonymous. Like, why else would they announce they're doing a photo shoot? Oh shit! Ricky's beating up Shiloh.
Shiloh. Interesting. They're going heavy on Shiloh.
Mm-hmm.
Beating down the Everman. So Ricky Saints versus Shiloh Hill next Tuesday.
Right. Okay.
So we know who's not getting called up.
True. Maybe. I know Soul showed up on Monday, is back here Tuesday. Ricky could show up Friday, be back here Tuesday.
Saquon Sugar taking on Miles.
So Sugar went to Stone demanding another shot at it. I thought he was trying to get another match for Dion. He's got the match. I want him to win it.
Dissension.
I want him to win it. To be honest, sorry, Miles, you're good. We're in the main event already.
Miles is a guy that could move on up again.
Tonight has flown by.
Is it because it's not 6 hours? Because it's not. This is the first that we've done it. That's in easy, solid 2. Might not be 3.5 out the blue.
Right. It's just just a nice little jaunt, if you will.
Well, and again, I know we've been all emotional and everything throughout most of this, but this has been wrestling's nice little warm hug of we're all under the blanket, we're all cuddling up out here. We're back in a nice little pocket out here of it's 2 hours.
Right.
We're on over the hill of WrestleMania of Raw and everything. It's just some wrestling. Let's just talk some wrestling.
Right.
Let's all just cuddle up and talk some wrestling.
Yeah, when the party's over, but there's still a handful of people kicking around. The music's like lightly playing in the background. Everyone's just in a good mood, chill. But we're still hanging out. Like the party's not done. We've gone through the height of the night, and now we're just fucking mellow. This is kind of how this feels tonight. Just let's roast some marshmallows and high five.
Facts. Actually, that's such a fucking fun thing that you said. Well, no, because like the building that I live in, we're all like one kind of conjoined family, and we'll all hang out, cook out on the back porch and everything like that. And that's always like we've even sat there and people move their cars. We'll watch a movie on a projector in the backyard and everything. Yeah. But it's always that's when we're making s'mores in the fire pit and everything. That's the it's like the end of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Thus concludes the Wrestling for Life Society.
Right? No, I live for that shit. I love that shit. And I mean, one of the only reasons I ever miss a stream is to actually go do that shit and like sleep in the woods. So
don't worry, mine's like right there, so I can just do it. I can bring that.
I'd be doing it at home. I got that at home. Actually, I can sleep in my bed and do it.
I'm sorry. I'm always one of those of fuck camping. I have a bed. Why would I try and go somewhere else and sleep on rocks?
I was like that for so long. I'm Dutchy. It's her fault, but I love it now. Like, I get like the best sleeps of my year or when I'm out in nature. Just
fair enough.
Nice.
Getting back to the elements. It's just barefoot. I would always be terrified that like I've got something crawling on me that shouldn't be crawling on me right now.
That doesn't really happen that much. Occasionally something weird goes down, but again, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with getting in touch with your roots. Get bare naked and go run in the woods.
Well, no.
Nick does glamping. There you go. Facts.
No, I just stay the fuck inside. I just stay home. Honestly, with how much wrestling we've covered over the past like 4 days, I don't think I've left my apartment. Like literally even in the hallway.
Right. Be one with the earth.
Woosah.
I want to see someone pop up and catch the lyric that just thrown out there. I've had a bear in my campsite. Not cool. Again, it happens. Depends on brown or black or
yeah, but see, I'm the type of motherfucker that I just go and get a snack midnight and get tranquilized like I'm the bear raiding the fucking campsite.
Right. It's funny because I mean, when you first do it, you're very like apprehensive. Like you're like laying in bed holding a pee because you're like, it's dark. They're all gonna eat me. They're just waiting for me to leave the tent. And then you go enough there, you're like, we never fucking ever see any. This is crazy. See, like,
it's the dip your toe mentality. If you gotta go like balls deep into this,
right? It's nice, but it's not cool at all. But we are in a commercial break. The main event is coming up. Get your votes in, folks. Don't forget, we are here tomorrow for Dynamite. That shall be interesting. As what will the new landscape of AEW look like with Darby at the helm? I don't know.
Is he going to stay at the helm? Does MJF have?
Is there any chance Ciampa beats him?
This? What?
Is there any chance that Ciampa beats him?
I hate the fact that I can't say no definitively, securely.
It's interesting, right? Like, is there a small chance that they actually throw it on Ciampa for a couple of weeks?
But then does that diminish the value?
Probably.
When it starts bouncing, does it diminish the value of the belt?
It depends who it's bouncing to in a way, but at the same time, if you rip it right off Darby, then to me, that's like, we gave him the belt, but we have no faith in him. Give it back. We just did it for a moment. Like, he's Matt Cardona.
But I even thinking that if they do that, even as close at, double or nothing, if they do that back to MJF, then we did it just for the moment and we ripped it away. Like, seeing AW fans sit there and anticipate that he's not going to have a long reign. I'm like, so that's already a vote of no confidence there.
Yeah. No, and that's a very good point. And beyond that, we talk a lot. We hear a lot, Nick. WWE's too predictable. We know what WWE's up to. It's predictable. It's predictable. It's predictable. I would argue it's the least predictable of the two. Like AEW, we already know Will Ospreay's leaving All In with the belt unless they shock the world.
Or at least challenging for it. He's at least going to be in a title match.
Oh, Tony D's here. Carver's here.
You got a cake?
It's going to be a hoss fight. Cake?
But
what's in the box? What's in the box?
I really like what they've done with Tony D.
Yes.
He's taken what was such a Brooklyn Brawler type gimmick and pivoted it into something that's going to be at least a main show talent level.
Mm-hmm. As here we go, Zarya coming on out. Spaz. I love horror, so if I go camping, I assume I'm going to run into a cocaine baron and the Blair Witch before someone slams me in my sleeping bag against the tree. That is actually my biggest, like, when I'm on high alert at night and I hear, like, I'm not thinking, oh shit, a bear. I'm thinking, oh fuck, Jason. Like, I'm waiting for a machete. Yeah. Like listening quietly.
You know how you avoid that? Don't do that. Don't put yourself in that situation.
Press. We got to press. Jumpstart. Jumpstart. Yeah, no, that's one way to avoid it. It's
yeah, but no, as a Jason fan of I don't need a the real world's scary enough. I don't need to go into the real world unprotected.
Oh, what a corkscrew! Oh, big corkscrew splash.
What is a Caucasian female at Olive Garden? Oh, what a corkscrew!
I accept that.
If you get it, you get it.
Good one. I got it. Virgil would approve.
He's all about them breadsticks.
Right? Soruka gets smashed in the face with a garbage can.
Now, are we all on the Zarya train?
I think so under the circumstances. We know that Soul has been bookmarked for the main roster. This should be goodbye.
But I think this is as questionably booked as this has been. I do still like that. Zarya is going to be a fucking talent. Like, Zarya is going to be there. I'm still holding out of they one day do something like a Rhea Zarya of you got a Venom fucking Carnage kind of vibe a little bit to it.
Yeah.
You're Black Goth, I'm Red Goth. What? Bo. Oh, and then kid, Ferris Bueller.
Bo.
So I thought we were Bo.
No, and then we're going back to Jason. The other sound. Evil. Evil? No evil.
Very nice, Zarya. Very evil.
Ooh. Oh, lifting her by the mouth.
Yeah, but a lot of participation.
Really?
Yes, really. She had to sit there and let me just back up in there so you can choke me a little bit better.
She was dragging her with a cord in her mouth. Ferris
Was
the
she dragging
13th.
her or was she helping her?
Ferris the 13th is hilarious. Boom, boom. Dun, dun.
He's talking to Jason. Yeah, what are you still doing here? It's over. Go home.
Oh, yeah.
This is the part where he freaks out. Ah!
Right. Oh, X Factor by Soul. Zarya down. Not evil. Sinister. No Sinister tonight.
I don't. Where is he?
Maybe that's
slotted in?
Sinister. Oh, maybe that's what the box is. But then was Carver there just coincidentally? I couldn't hear what they were saying. So the box to Tony wasn't from Carver, guys. Chat, help us out.
Wait,
Where in the world
what?
is Carmen Sandiego?
What about boxes? I'm having flashbacks to Danhausen
Right.
in boxes and crates.
What's in the box? What's in the
What's
box?
in the box?
Here we go again. So Tony D was given a box with letters on it, where some people are.
I thought he was given the box. Okay.
Yeah. So I thought Carver gave him the box. No, not from Carver. So maybe that is Sinister. There was a little like symbol on the box.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. No, like I said, I thought it was Tony trying to like, here, have a piece of cheesecake. Here you go.
I got
you look
some
sad. Have a
cannoli.
piece of, I made, Stacks walk all the way to Queens for a piece of cheesecake.
Thailand. Sold telling Zarya to get up. The ref counting. Remember,
Now,
last
again,
woman
this is
standing.
the last woman standing. This isn't just, 3 counts, you're out here.
Right.
This
So
is
No.
my friend.
All right. So we appreciate you, Dale. Trash can lid was being used as we're looking for a power bomb. Soul wants to drop Zarya on the table. The report was punked. It was never trademarked. Oh, okay. So Sinister wasn't trademarked now, apparently.
I thought, Sinister, I would have thought was trademarked because isn't it a movie franchise? It's a horror movie franchise.
Yeah, I just wondered if it qualified under different purposes.
Well, how do you trademark the term evil? Like, hey, folks, we want to trademark the term happy.
Yeah. So what? Yeah, all you can do is really kind of like trademark the naming rights
for the purposes,
purposes of pro wrestling. Blah blah blah. If someone's like, "Oh my God, that's evil," in some random comedy, I don't think they're liable at that.
Very nice, very evil. They clearly own the words. Yeah. So, Romu Takahashi.
Is Zarya bleeding, or is that makesmip smudge?
Through the wall,
Mr. Sinister.
You did the Ted DiBiase laugh perfectly right there. Everybody's got a price. But
we got a 3.
Does evil or anything get more involved with, say, Tamatanga, Shinsuke Nakamura, etc., versus NXT, or do you cross both?
I don't know. I think a lot of the wrestlers come in and spend some time in NXT just to get used to WWE ways. Right? It's the baby pool before the big pool.
See to where AJ Styles said that more wrestlers should do a run through NXT just because it is a different ballgame?
100%. If AJ Styles tells people, listen, I got there and I wish I would have done some NXT because I was just making it up as I went along at the beginning. Like it was overwhelming.
Any kind of sport, and especially on that platform, there is a jump from, say, a collegiate athlete, which would be independent athlete, to the pros. To you show up in the NHL.
Right.
That's different than you're in the Frozen Four. You show up in the NFL. It's different than college ball. What?
Zarya just threw a fastball of a water bottle right off the spine of Soul, and now Soul into the crowd. Just literally just chucked it. Nolan Ryan.
I missed the water ball. I missed the high and inside.
That's a great spot. Bring Yosh back. Let's go. Yoshi! Where's Yosh?
If they bought Noah, they could do it. But
Right.
Spaz was $7. Remember when dealing with AW fans, a bee doesn't waste time convincing a mosquito that honey tastes better than manure. Ooh.
It's funny. I read that elsewhere today. That is, except it was a fly and shit. But
Deep
yeah,
Thoughts by Spaz Phoenix.
deep thoughts. Yeah,
Hashtag mudflaps.
that's it. Nothing but love there.
But even then, no, I don't. There is no fuck. Listen, I think this is more of an anthill of everybody's trying to climb over each other. And no fan base is superior than the fucking other and everything. It's one of those of just be willing to have an actual honest to God conversation.
Listen, I think what happened with AEW is their fan base being smaller, are no undeniably smaller.
They're red ants to our black ants. What?
Right, and they feel more internet driven, and
Yeah.
it feels like a higher percentage of them because they have a smaller number are making up the
Local
sicko.
minority.
Yeah, but they might have a bigger minority than it feels. But there's so many WWE fans, and there is a pocket of toxic Fed fans that we haven't given a name to, because we don't want to acknowledge them. But we'll have. But at the end of the day, I mean, all fan bases have some people that don't quite belong there, don't represent everyone else very well. And there's good in everybody. We meet a lot of fans that or friends that I don't like this or I like that, and you like this and you like that, and that's perfectly fine. That's the experience.
But still, it's willing to have that discussion of you can watch a movie, you can watch a TV show, as long as you're willing to have a discussion. And all right, let's still figure out how we feel about all of this. You're entitled to like stuff that I don't. I mean, 100%. But it's at the same time when it gets way out of pocket, and I feel like, the tribe that felt like it's had to, defend itself more gets way out of pocket faster.
Right. It's an outstanding match.
Oh, yeah. And I don't see any blood or makeup smudge that you were talking about. As both
She's got the red makeup, but
on the barricade.
when she was in there, I thought she might have. Oh shit! Oh, F5, F4,
no, F3.5,
F4. Put some respect on Zarya, and that was from like the crowd, so definitely an F4.
F3.5. Well, it's F to the floor.
KG and Nick. It's be Naito.
Naito shows up in NXT. Me and a pocket of fans are going to cheer, and a lot of their fans are going to be who?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much the guy moves the needle. We'll see what he's going to be a guy that is more about what he does when he gets here, opposed to him walking in the door.
Well, it's the same thing with Evil. I honestly think Naito would get a better response than Evil would.
Maybe. Oh,
I think more people probably know who Naito is than Evil.
Zarya is setting a table up in the spot where the hole is, but German suplex by Zarya, a soul.
Shining Wizard.
What a match. What a match.
But again, this feels like these are two women of I need to put you away. I'm waiting for the I loved you more than you know. You were the chosen one.
Right. It may be a group. We shall see, Nick. Yeah, I could see it being a group, right?
But again, does it stay in NXT or does it do like we've seen Nakamura having conversations with Tama Tonga? Do you go that way with it and it's more main roster, New Japan kind of vibe versus NXT?
It's a fair argument. It's definitely a fair argument either way.
I don't expect the end in the New Japan faction to be NXT.
Fair enough. I would tag him to Nakamura. I think you nailed it best. Tag him with Nakamura and put them all together and have them run over the mid card division. Have them fuck with MFT. Have them do all that good shit.
Well, I still hate
another table, by the way.
Yeah,
we got Slim.
Go ahead.
Oh, Zarya is getting frustrated. Fucking hell.
Well, how do you feel that same as it ever was? What inning are we in the bloodline story now? Are we in the overtime? Are we in the extra innings? How are we doing this?
We might have, is this a doubleheader? What are we happening? Doubleheader Tuesday out here.
We had a rain delay on the other one.
Right. Are we back into, the next game on the same day. I'm curious. I mean, Paul said we were only in like the third inning. Oh my God, she went to hit her with the door or the broken table and actually jabbed her with the end of it instead. But now there's 2 tables and Soul's looking up to the balcony, Nick. It's actually
We're
not
gonna
that
get
high
a Soul Snatcher type of thing or something through these double tables.
Soul.
Anyone else feel like when she hit her with that table, that piece of the table, it looked like the Titantron from, forget the morning.
100%. Even looked like the awkward motion of it.
Yeah.
It's a new season, Nick. Powder up. Zarya's gone. Yo.
So what?
Zarya's
Did she
gone.
teleport?
Yo, she's about to get speared. She dodged it. Yo, Soul Snatcher.
I'm telling you, Soul Snatcher.
There's no way.
Soul Snatcher on the stage. Soul Snatcher on the stage.
Shit. What a match. What a fucking match. This match would have been like third or fourth best, like third best on Mania.
Yeah, well, out of the Mania peripherals, like this is fourth best, 5 best.
It's a really good match. Yeah.
This got more time than Stephanie McCoy versus Liv.
You really did. And by the way, lots of reports about Undertaker now. Have you believed me yet?
No.
Fair enough.
Well, I heard other reports too that, Liv and Steph went under because they were banged up, so they didn't want to bang them up more.
They look banged up.
Well, this is going to be whoever wins this match is going to be determined right here as both these women can fight, and Zarya is closer to the edge.
Yeah, she is. She's about to break, Nick.
Bombs.
Dear John Moxley, Sol Ruka and Zarya know way
this
more.
This is how you throw hands. This is how you do that back and forth. That train fucking shot spot.
Oh!
And she saved her. Simba.
No, they're doing like the Batman Joker thing. Right? She's gonna
we're gonna die together.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is Zarya gonna sacrifice herself?
No, she's
gonna throw her off for being sympathetic.
She saved her, brother.
Yo, Zarya's about to chuck this woman. Goodbye, Soul.
Long live the king.
Now kiss.
Yes. Now kiss.
Oh,
Smooches. And then they fall together. She's got her in front of her.
Yeah. Zarya, yeah.
Thanos throwing out Gamora out there.
That's what that is.
Long live the king.
I love you. Hold on tight. Count to 3. Look at the face.
Yeah. I loved you.
Oh, goodbye. Oh, shit.
She clipped all of her head on that.
How many times have I said the double table always goes wrong? She is out. Very symbolic.
This isn't a fucking work anymore. This is shoot, brother.
She's shoved her.
Dream Street.
The side-by-side tables never goes right.
Well, did you even see they broke it down of what cracked Braun Breaker was the back chair spot?
Yeah.
It cracked him in the back of the head.
Oh. But Soul is down. Soul is out. Soul clipped that table with the back of her head. Now, the ref did put his fist up.
Yeah, she came up shallow on that drop.
Yeah, and Zarya becomes your number 1 heel, folks. The big hug, the dramatic, we are best friends, and Sol Ruka gets thrown from the balcony and eats a table.
Folks, if you ever wonder why me and KJ haven't met in real life, because we're afraid of balconies right now because of moments like this and everything. But so now Soul's all but headed to the main roster, right? Because
she might need
you can't do anything else anymore, right? Not on
I hope
NXT.
She's okay. We might be delayed on the arrival of Sol Ruka. She's gonna have to walk.
Maybe
This
that's
knock.
why they didn't officially declare
Yeah.
her to any roster.
Yeah.
Because we'll see. They
Oh,
safeguarded.
hundo. Yeah. She doesn't take that bump without concussion protocol, Boston. No way.
No.
They got to at least clear her baseline to make sure she can, like, she might have been fine. She might have just caught it in a way that she's fine. It looked it looked brutal. She went down fast and hard.
If she didn't hit that other table, then good on her. She only landed on the one table as a regular table spot. But all of us instantly, the fact that you had the two tables there and she only hit one, we're like, well, she just clipped the other one, right?
I'm not wrong, man. When you do the side-by-side tables, 9 times out of 10, you only hit one and the other one fucks you up.
Or you get the Willow who did Willow have up for the power bomb and everything or something like that, to where you had the AW spot to where they missed the tables entirely.
Yeah, just you overshoot the tables, which is crazy.
Yeah, because you were blind.
Yeah, I'd Sting, we saw Sting eat a table, mid-flight. It's obvious Soul and Joe are both being called up. They've all been announced. Joe's doing the concert, and they put out graphics. Like, it's
official. Ethan's official. Soul's the debatable one.
Yeah, and I still think after tonight, there is no longer a debate.
Yeah, but also shout out. I know that's going to be the bigger thing we're talking about, is making sure Soul's okay.
Yeah.
But Zarya gets a win, and now she's established herself as kind of the alpha on NXT.
Yeah, like her and Izzy are your two big heels right now that are formidable for anybody.
But that's a really great match, though. That, like, Zarya was part of that great match. It wasn't just Soul. Like,
no, not at all.
She's super talented.
No, Zarya was a big signing. People were pumped that she was coming here. There was a good, a lot of excitement when she signed, and we're seeing it come true. And this whole storyline,
I want them to keep the name Delta.
Right? Yeah, that's true. I remember that fight. But to me, this is like the female version of like Gargano, Ciampa, where they were best friends and then they turned on each other, and now here we are with this big crescendo. And Soul, I hope she's okay, and we'll see her on the main roster.
Oh yeah, no, we were hitting every reference when they were just sitting there hugging each other out and everything. Oh, I know deep down in my heart, I still love you.
Right?
Yeah.
Vance is in with an 8 out of 10 tonight, folks. Let us know how you felt about the show. What did you like? What didn't you like? Give us a rating out of 10. This was a good one overall, Nick. I mean, casket match, fun, exciting, some silliness to it as always, but a really good match between Blake and Tatum.
I don't fully remember night 1, but night 2 better than night 1 might be a theme with WWE.
Right. I like night 2. I do. I like it a lot. I think they delivered a lot. That last woman standing match gets some bonus marks alone. I thought that was an outstanding main event. It's one of the best weekly show main events we've seen from any show in a couple weeks.
And they didn't have to change a title, especially a world title.
Right. It's true. It's damn true. It looks like, Dark State's having issues. That was okay tonight. Lexis King becomes speed champion. We really don't care. Where are you at with
Yano gets put over. Tony's got a mystery box.
Right.
I'm an 8. I guess I'm getting swayed by the masses. I'm an 8.
8. Yeah, you know what? I had fun tonight. I'm going 8. I'll go 8. It was a solid show. And I think this one's perfectly fine.
Blake and Tatum, I think, was still a really fun match, even though, honestly, again, you could have gone either way. If I'm not mad Tatum won, I'm not mad Blake lost, but you could have gone either way. And I think it was a creative match. Overall, I think, again, night 2 ends up better than night 1.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I'll go with you. Like I said, it was fun. A lot. Again, there was flaws. It wasn't perfect. It's not a 10. If someone said 7, I wouldn't hold it against them. No. But a highly entertaining show. It moved. Like I said, I mean, it went super fast. And maybe that's partly because, this is a sprint opposed to a marathon that we're used to. But it went super fast tonight, which was good.
Right. Well, boss of the man after your own heart, saying 7.5 out of 10. I've been pulled back and forth between having eyes on the Bruins and this, so I might have to watch some of the matches again. But good show from what I was seeing.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that for sure.
8 out of 10. KJ, can you do the card for Dynamite, says James?
Yeah, I mean, we know we're going to get Mark Davis and Will Ospreay. I'm just going to pull it up again so I don't miss anything.
Darby versus Tommaso Ciampa for the world title.
We know that's happening.
We're getting the Darby photo shoot. I'm just going off of what you told me.
Sheeta's going to take on Mina. Okay. And then we got a new Sheeta, like a heelish Sheeta, who wears her bra on the outside of her clothing. It's odd.
Well, and she got that thickness of how you doing, Sheeta?
Right.
I'll give you my kendo stick, but
right. Well, and Darby Allin, Ciampa, and the only thing else that's been advertised is Darby Allin will Darby Allin photo shoot. So, yeah.
Now I'm interested to see. Not like anyone will. That's the thing, is the second you try and actually give any sort of metric around anything, well, the wrestling fans, they're like, well, why do you care? Well, you're the ones that stopwatch shit, right? But if you get a dip now that MJF's not on the card, now that MJF's not your champion, then does it get an interesting conversation?
I mean, as the boss man has to kind of be on that ball, and
he sees no wrong. He sees no wrong.
Well, again, if he sees the analytics or ignores the analytics and stays the course, then that's on him. Again, a lot of questions right now with them consolidating stuff and such. How does the merger affect them? How does the outcome of all this play out? What strings does the Fed pull with some of the more powerful people in the entertainment business? It's going to be very interesting times. I think you'd like to be on your best foot with your highest possible ratings to show the company and show everyone you're involved with that you have value.
Yeah, and then you get Tony Khan.
Yep. Yeah. That's becomes the scary dilemma with it all.
Wild card, bitches. You ever watch Always Sunny?
Yeah.
Tony Khan is the Charlie Day of pro wrestling. Wild card, bitches.
Wild card all day long, and you don't know what he's going to do. And I think there's a lot of us hoping that he can kind of figure out how to do this a little more smooth.
Just have some an idea, have a long-term vision on anything, have an end game, have a goal. Instead of just yeah,
for sure. The box is Takahashi calling it now. So again, we've had Nito, Takahashi. We've had
stop calling him Nito. It is Naito, and you will put some goddamn respect on this man's name.
Nito is a great wrestler.
It's pretty Nito that you should call him Naito.
He's fucking Nito. He's tagging with Bill Nye the Science Guy next week. Apparently, Nightmare Queen. Okay, there you go. 10 out of 10. That should have been a definite finish of Zari on Saruka. It's done. That's a blow-off, if you've ever seen one.
That's end.
For sure. 7.5 out of 10. Very solid. 2 good matches and some final moments. Yeah, 7.5 fair. I ain't rewatching nothing. He lying. How's that Bruins game going?
I don't even know if am I supposed to cheer for the Sabres now.
Nito!
I'm a Bills fan. I don't know if I'm obligated. Right. No, fuck you and your Nito.
Hashtag free Nito.
Cheeto Nito.
What about
put some respect on that man's name?
Well, apparently evil, maybe sinister, same person. Nito. Or now is it Tanahashi? Is it Shinsuke? Is it all of them? Like, what is happening?
We're gonna see a New Japan conglomerate, but then again, that gets interesting. Right. I think, like I said, I think it was Spass that initially brought up the whole idea. Mm-hmm. Does WWE buy Noah? They've talked about it before. They bought AAA. Do they, put in an offering bid on Noah?
To say, well, like Dub, yeah, for sure. I mean, does
WWE purchase it? And then you can get, then you send
then you send
your Nakamura's. We've talked about this. You send your own bosses over there.
Yeah, definitely a maybe possibility. Who knows? We'll see. But there also is the possibility of Tony going, oh shit, is that a possibility? Maybe I get in on that. He put a bid in on the Fed. That's ballsy, bro.
Listen, I mean, I can put in a fucking dollar, Powerball and expect I'm going to win the goddamn megabucks, but that doesn't mean it's guaranteed, my guy.
No, again, I mean, it's interesting times, like where this kind of war lands, right? Could that be a thing?
But is that a war? Is this the thing? Does anyone actually want to call this that?
The real war is TNA and AEW right now, and neither are quite in that realm. And after watching, even though people have all their gripes, you saw what WrestleMania looked like. You see what the shows look like. Is that just
more of like two kids in a cafeteria swinging like this?
A little bit.
Like, I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm going to keep doing this, and if you happen to get hit.
Yeah, it's very much that in a very big way. And if you're the big guy, you stand back and let them pound the piss out of each other. Mind your own business. So
I'll collect whatever falls out of y'all.
Yeah, I'll be here. Don't worry. I'm not going nowheres. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the show tonight. We are back for Dynamite tomorrow night, 7:45. We go live. That's not the right thumbnail, but we will be live anyway, as Jericho might be back on the show again as his feud with Ricochet continues. Darby's going to defend his title.
Ricochet, bald.
Bald, yeah. Bald. I mean, let's see if that gets over. # bald.
Sorry, real quick. I was just saying, wrestling's running everything back again. Of WWE's running back the Bloodline and AEW's running back bald, Ricochet. When they were throwing toilet paper at him. Everything's just a rerun.
Right.
We're in syndication now.
Let's go. TK is going to do something nuts to counter Mania Aftermath. You really think so? Is that the answer? And would he rather Ciampa drop it to Ospreay than Darby take the L on the way back? But then he's got to lose to Ciampa. And then if you do, like, does someone interfere? How do we get there? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Is that even what he thinks is going to be a counter? Versus, I still think you're going to announce at some point Edge and Christian, FTR versus the Young Bucks in a TLC match.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit. I really do. And I mean, for all the belly aching out there.
Which is more bullshit.
Yeah, well, I just feel like for all the crying and bitching about how, AEW invented so much in wrestling and it's just getting jacked by everybody, people really need to wake up and understand. If they run that TLC match, there's no beating this charge. Like, Tony is just a mimic of everything he saw as a kid. He just doesn't know how to do it as well.
Which is more believable that he announces or that he does? That or that Ciampa beats Darby?
I don't believe that Ciampa.
Go with me now. Darby. Go with me now.
All right. So let's say Ciampa doesn't beat Darby.
Do you think he's going to beat Darby?
I don't.
Yeah. So I that's out there. If we're going to do a big shocking moment, then you do the TLC announcement.
Oh, okay.
If we're gonna go down Boston's comment. If we're gonna do a shock.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I hear you. What's up, Bernard? You say hello. We say goodbye. I don't think that's how that goes. But bald. All right, Nick, take us home.
Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. I know I've been long-winded, but when you put that wrestling, you better put that full life with it.
See you on the flip side. Come back tomorrow. We got some dynamite. Good night, folks. Darby Rhodes. Darby Rhodes.